just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Everyone, let's welcome to the show, Ketchup.
Well, good morning, all you fine folks. How is everyone doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, Chub Chub?
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Boy, did we have a good night last night, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it
Me,
was
you, and Roy.
so good.
Yeah, we were watching the Fleabag show, and boy, it was good. It was a good one. Hey, look who's
I
here,
was
though.
rubbing my head against a brick wall,
Faves,
trying not to go crazy because it was so boring.
Dave, Recall, Puzzler, Lisa Clay, Patty Cakes, Roy, how are you? How are you all? Itty bitty, how are you? Good morning to you as I see people starting to come on into the chat. Hello, good
Morning,
morning.
everybody.
And by the way, just need to tell you, well, thank you so much for yesterday. I appreciate it. Barbara Fett, Marys, how
Yeah,
are
you guys are unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Yes, 13.4 giveaways yesterday. Pretty amazing, all things considered. Like I said, I don't like to do drama, but when someone brings it to my doorstep and won't let it go, sometimes I just have to prove a point, and that is just leave just J Hip alone. That's all I wanted. Leave me alone. Hi, Maria P and
Not
Tina.
hard.
Yeah, Tina D. Treasures. How are you, Mr. Landfill? But you guys were all so amazing yesterday, and thank you so much for everything you
I
did.
mean, you are ADA protected, Jay.
I
and
know. I
You're
know.
bullying someone that's ADA protected. That's not nice.
Not nice.
Just saying.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Robert Towers here. Badger John is here. Oh, you know what happened to Just J Hip, though?
What?
This isn't good, Chub Chub. I've
Oh.
I'm already turning into, oh boy.
Oh yeah, I saw.
I'm already going full prison J. Prison J. I got my teardrops. Yep. Apparently I've joined MS-13, I guess. That seemed like an odd move, but look, family right up above my eye. Family. Yeah.
Man.
Hi, Lynn in 71 and Brenda Velasquez. How are you? Yes, just J Hip. Working and lurking today. Okay, little Miss Muppet, but I'm listening and laughing along. Thank you, my friend. And poor Jay. Look, I've already joined the prison gangs. Hi, Happy. How are you? Already joined the prison gangs. It's getting bad. It's getting bad already when this happens. I mean, we've all seen what happens when you go to prison. Crazy stuff happens.
Well, look, it hasn't even been 24 hours and your face is already tatted up.
I know. That went crazy. Hi, Ice-T. What? How are you? Jay, say it ain't so. I had to. When you go in and you're doing hard time, you have to do this. You have to. You need to have friends. This is why I'm friends with Derek Lee Cardello Smith, because I knew I would have protectors on the inside. So I figure I might as well have one alleged possible, murderer on my side. So hi, Kay Wood and M. Marsh. How are you, Kimmy? How are you, my friends? Denise Melanoff. gifted one Just J Hip membership. Thank you, Denise Melanoff. We appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. If you get that, thank Denise. She works hard for her money, and we like Denise Melanoff, even though sometimes she's just mailing it off. And it's still okay.
So stupid.
And we're clown losers over here, but if you don't like the show, we can read WebMD to you
And put you to sleep.
and put you to sleep. Thank you, Denise. Yes, I have assimilated. I've got it. I'm so glad to see orange works well with your color palette, Jay. Oh yeah, this is my color. This is my color up in here.
Yeah, I've never pictured you in orange before.
Yeah, first time in orange. It's a button up. It's a button up.
That's good for you, because otherwise I don't know what you would do.
We love you guys too. Hey, Fru, how are you, my friend? How are you? Good morning, all of you fine folks, you clown losers. And Jack's mom gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships, and Shanemesis is here. Hey, Shanemesis.
It's not working.
Doesn't work. Yeah.
You need the noise.
Thanks, Jack's mom. Thank you for the 5 Just J Hip gifted memberships. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. Jack's mom's pretty cool, and I hear Jack's okay too. He's okay too. All right, so go and thank Jack's mom. If you get one of those, give her a pat on the back, maybe a slight hug, blow her a kiss. We appreciate Jack's mom. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Remember, we're clown losers over here, but if you don't like the show, I'll play Fleabag show and put you to sleep. We could do that. Boy, that was one hell of a show last night. Boy, we were chatting along, all of us. I had a slow night at work, so I was able to actually chat. And boy, did they have a good show. They came out and she broke the law. Fleabag broke.
Thanks for reminding me.
Thank you, Jack's mom. Fleabag went out on her show and she shared a screenshot of our chat. That's what she did. It's torturous.
Can you believe it?
Torturous interference. That's what that was. Hi, Krusty Witch. It was torturous interference. I say, you can't do that. Hi, Michael R. You can't share screenshots. It's illegal. It's illegal to share screenshots of the Just J Hip chat. Yep, you can't do that. Completely breaks the law. You can't do that. Yeah. And
It's disgusting.
She was showing that Stacy Nat was in our chat, and Stacy Nat's terrible for being in our chat. She was showing it. She was showing it because we were making fun of Ray with a cartoon because Ray said I'm stalking him. So apparently, I can't defend myself. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Through comedy and joy. Apparently, I can't share a cartoon picture making fun of Ray, but he can say I'm stalking him through Clark Stark. I'm paying Clark Stark to stalk him, and then he sends me pics. You know, he sneaks over, snaps a few pics, sends them off to Just Jip. Good morning, Bonnie, and Jen keeps it real. How are you? Where's your disclaimer? I don't need a disclaimer today. Because today it's Wade Wilson. Today we're going to get into actual day 1 of trial. So we will get into that. Last night, the Fleabags, though, they were talking about ailments. Hi, French.
Yeah, it was like a WebMD death spiral.
All they kept doing is talking about their all of their different ailments and their treatments, and I tell you, I think they were breaking HIPAA laws. I mean, that's what it seemed like to me. I mean, it was all that you can't, because even Tori, she was talking about
Don't take the statin.
Well, yeah, and she was talking about canine Gayoff's medical stuff, and that's violation of HIPAA laws. You can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, hi, Puzzler. Yep, it's torturous interference. They were torturing me. Hi, MQ. How are you, my friend? Yeah, that was a good
Hey, Bonnie.
hour and 50 minute portion of the show. Really wonderful, really wonderful. And that's what they wanted to talk about. But hey, they made some money because squat pump or what is it? Squirt dump. Squirt dump. She was so distressed. Ty Ball Python King was so distressed that Megan Fox had played a video of the body cam or dash cam, as some might say, that she had to go to the hospital. She's in the hospital, so they were raising money for flowers for Squirt Dump. All right, so we'll see if she actually gets any flowers. Probably not. But they did get to two giveaways, not 13.4 like just J Hip. No, did get to two giveaways. So that was pretty good. I think Helen Highwater got one. Pretty standard there. but don't worry. Tori put her name in there twice. One for Marcia because Marcia, enter new character, Marcia couldn't get in on the hashtag. So Tori put it in twice. What is this thing where the co-host is now winning, has a chance to win the giveaway? What is this? I don't think this
She does that every time. She comes up with some reason why she gets to enter twice.
You sent Megan some money?
Yeah, $5 with a message.
Yes, so she can go get Squid Dump a get well card. That's nice. Look at us
I
over here.
know.
The Caring Channel where we care.
Thinking about others, that's my thing.
Yeah, make sure you send over a get well card over there. Of course, Megan Fox. I mean, because you are terrible. You're terrible.
Yeah. You're terrible. Even though you didn't share anything that had anything to do with her being abused, and you denounced domestic violence, by the way.
Shyamalan says, wow, I wasn't sure anything could improve Jay's look. Nice inking,
Hey,
I had to go to prison. I turned myself into prison, and look at me. I had to ink up. I had to ink up right away for safety. For safety.
You're stupid.
Plus, I'm inking up, man. I tell you what, I tell you, I got to figure out a way. I'm gonna have to reach out. I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, Tammy J can be in the chat today. Tammy, you got to hook me up with the co-host spot on that show last night. All right, I want to do one of those streams. It was a fun one. I enjoyed. I mean, I was laughing at the thing because it was so terrible that we were laughing so hard because it was so terrible.
I was messaging Jay like, "Oh my god, I can't take it.
Yeah, babe,
Please,
sorry.
can I quit? Please." He was like, "Nope."
It was horrible. It was horrible.
It was.
It was so bad. I loved it even more. Even more. I was like, this is the show for me. It's like, and then I got to work some deals. I got to figure out a way to get myself over on the show.
Oh, Peculiar. You made it through last night?
Hey, Peculiar. Yeah, that is badass.
If I didn't see you this morning, I was going to check on you because I was a little worried that you might have been bored to death, literally, last night.
I was not bored. I thought it was the best show they've ever done.
Oh man.
And
so
listen,
bad.
I want you guys to remember about Jeremy Hill's one thing. Hi, BK. How are you? If the aliens were to come down and see Jeremy Hills, what would they think about Jeremy? Or I'm confused on could you explain that one to me?
No, I can't.
Yeah, I was struggling over there on that one. Something about aliens, and now the aliens are now judging Jeremy Hills. Hi, Cindy, Claude, and Sherry. How are you? Yeah, I guess now the aliens are going to be judging Jeremy Hales, and it's terrible. Good morning, Chad. Good morning, Jane Ketchup. I'm waiting this morning for the call to
Hey,
come to the
Michelle.
hospital, and my new great niece is born. Today should be the day. Oh my goodness, Michelle, that's amazing.
Congratulations.
I hope
That's
you get that
amazing.
call. Yes, you could even tell your niece your great niece, that they were born on a Just J Hip stream day. They probably wouldn't understand right away, but later on in time.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I thought you were about to say, are they naming the baby J Hip?
Hey, that is a good question. Are they gonna name it J Hip? They could go with like JC, or prison J. Do you know if they're gonna?
PJ.
Do you know if they're gonna join MS-13 like Just J Hip had to when I went to prison? Look at that, LA for life, bros. LA up on my cheek. I got 2 teardrops. Doing right, 2 teardrops.
Those are the long ones, though. The long ones are from, being a crybaby.
Oh,
It's the little teardrops that are for, the bodies.
These are just crybaby tears.
Yeah.
Assuming the aliens have any intelligence, they would cure the antis. No, they would not. They would think Jeremy House is horrible. That's what they said.
I mean, they literally blame everything on him. I was like, oh, maybe the war in Iran is his fault.
Yep,
Probably.
I'm MS-13 too, just like you.
Nice, peculiar.
Yeah, we gang it up together is what we do.
You have to show me your tats.
Michelle says she's going to wear a Just J shirt to the hospital. Now we're talking. I'm already excited about that. Or maybe Michelle's excited about that.
Gang, gang.
Gang up in here. You want some gang? Just J Hip will give you some gang. Now, enough about that.
He is so anti-gang. He was like, the other day we were getting off the phone, he was like, buy an Audi 500. I was like, Jay, it's 5,000.
I thought I had it right. I thought I had it right, but but let me tell you something. All right, prison's not too bad. It's all goody in my hoodie. All right, that's what I do know. It's all goody in my hoodie. All right, just J Hip. I can handle even prison life. I did turn myself in last night, and they said, "But for what?" I said, "The thing. Look, it's a screenshot." They said, "Okay, so you did this?" And I go, "No, it was sent to me, and now I'm collaborating because I didn't get rid of my YouTube channel or bend the knee." And they're like, "Okay, did anyone else do that?" And I said, "No, nobody else that I know of. Tug, Megan, no one else jumped on board of just declaring Miyagi a terrible person and dumping her and block. No, nobody else did." And they're like, "Well, why are you turning yourself in?" I go, "Because I have to. Gang. I'm turning myself in." And they sent me away. They said, maybe come back on Monday.
So what is this bullshit?
We need some time to decipher this and what the living hell you're talking about. But then, I shared with them. I said, "Here, this is Skip's. This is his messages to me." And they're like, "Huh?" And they said, "Well, is something wrong with him in the head?" And I said, I don't know. But they're like, "Why don't you go home and we're going to weigh this one out. And I said, "Well, I have a lot of commentary money already, just so you know." And they're like, "Well, just sit tight on that one. Put it in the bank. Let it earn a little interest for now." Because oh man. Am I my brother's keeper? Screw I has. Who's I has? He's an a-hole. Yeah. Well, he wasn't in here yesterday to spark the super chats like he normally does. He comes in as a bigger channel, gives a $2 super chat, and then sparks other people because they see a bigger channel give a $2 super chat, and then it sparks everyone else to do so. He wasn't here, so we only got 134 of them. So, I mean, I wish he would have been here, but...
Oh, man.
Jesus shit. Like I said, I typically don't like drama, but if you're forcing it on me, I'll make a thing out of it and we'll do a thing. All right.
Plus, like 250 memberships.
I think it was more than that. I wonder if it's updated yet. Let me go see where
You
we're
guys
at.
were really amazing
You
yesterday.
guys
Like,
really, really are. It was so fun and so cool. And I had a double fleet cap, because I wanted to make sure I had something for you guys. And the fleet caps I thought were pretty good. Um, I mean, even some of them couldn't handle the fleet caps in the chat. They were so funny. Let me see what we got from members. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got. Oh well, no, it's the we some had just expired, but we're still right at about 2,000 because some expired. But yeah, we still are over 2,000 members of.
well, Badger John's taking care of that.
Oh, Badger John with 10 just JF gifted memberships. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And yes, I listen to the Fleabag show so you don't have to, and then I give it to you in a way that maybe you can handle a show. Well, in our way. Thank you, Badger John. If you know those things, Badger John, he's pretty cool. And also he's friendly to badgers. So that's always pretty cool. Thank you so much. And remember, we're clown losers over here. We're clown losers. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll replace Ketchup with the squat dump or squirt dump or whatever.
Oh, there you guys go.
Yeah, if you really don't like the show, I'll go that far if that's what you want. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. Hit the likey. Thank you, Robert Tower. Don't forget there is no sharing of this chat. It is completely illegal. We do not allow that over here. Not at all. Not at all. You know what's interesting in this court case?
Hey, Devil Fan. Did you see Devil Fan's chat to you?
Ketchup, how did you let Jay
No,
get
before that one.
No. What's it say?
Above it. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up on my phone.
Hang on, I'm on a different thing here, so I gotta pop back over. Devil Fan. I'm looking, Jay. What the F? I get sick for a few days and you're a friggin' felon? Yeah, well, that's what happens, Devil Fan. That's what happens. I'm a felon. It's not going good for me. It's not going good at all, probably. I don't know if I wonder if I'm gonna end up on death row.
Oh, geez. I wouldn't go that far.
I would hope not. I think they'll take it. We'll see.
You didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, we'll see what the jury says.
Yeah. Don't represent yourself, though.
Well, I don't know. Actually, when I was looking at Fleabag's chat, they said, this is just disgusting what they're doing to Ray. It's disgusting and sick as shit. Hey, Miyagi, how are you?
Hey, Miyagi.
Gang. Hi, my dear. Much love to Miyagi. Hi, how are you? But yeah, that's what they said over there. Now, and, one person also said, "Oh, I was watching the intro, and they have like an intro thing that they did for about Tammy J. It's just sick. It's just sick." Hi, Kelly Ranger.
Wow, that's a little extreme.
No, they were like, it's just sick. It's sick what they did to TJ. I'm like, what the living hell? What did I do to TJ? We made a video. You guys didn't. So we did. It's just like you didn't do a memorial. So we all did. That's our thing. That's our thing. If you're not going to do it, we'll do it. Sorry. I mean, we try. I mean, prayers up. At least we could say. By the way, hey, here and after, how are you? By the way, Tammy J, prayers up, Tammy J, TJ, because we can't say that over here. They haven't yet. You know what's interesting about this case?
Prayers up to anyone who watches that show on the replay.
Actually, anyone who Prayers up to anyone who watched this Fleabag show last night. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying not to watch it. I'm saying I thought it was amazing, but I guarantee you won't. Hijacking's crazy.
Pairs up.
Prayers up. Prayers up.
Oh no, that's gonna be a thing now.
Ah, that was funny. That's funny. Pairs up. Ketchup wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Not for me. I was loving it.
But Jay likes really bad shit.
I mean, I even told Ketchup, I said, this is the best show ever.
I was literally begging him to let me quit last night because it was so bad. When we were getting to be like 30, 40 minutes into that WebMD fucking spiral, I was like, please make it stop.
And then when Fleabag or somebody was rubbing herself, or
yes,
no, Tori,
I was like, we're rubbing stuff now?
Yeah, Tori was rubbing herself in the wrong spot.
Like, what the fuck? Oh.
It was so gross. And then you have Munch and Marsha on there, right? And Munch and Marsha sits down and eats some Cheetos dipped into what was it?
I have no idea, but it sounded like she was literally in my ear chewing them.
Just munching Cheetos right in our ear, mouth open, just munching on Cheetos for about 48 minutes of
no lie.
Straight Cheeto munching right in our ear. No, it was the greatest thing I've ever heard. I was like, this is terrific. Oh, Marsha is Tori's normal sidekick. All right. And normally she does that over.
She's Robbie's mom.
Oh, that's Robbie's mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's normally a Leatherface's sidekick. Okay, and she usually reads the chat while Tori, bores the shit out of everybody. Okay, and then over on that show, she also just munches through everything on chips throughout the whole damn show. Apparently, allegedly. I hear it's terrible. I've only watched 15 minutes of a Tori stream once, and yeah, I mean, I was in the bathtub with my toaster. It was hers are the bad that I can't enjoy. Hers are the bads that I can't enjoy.
Well, I mean, I think what she does is cool, like the leatherwork stuff. I think that's cool, but like, I can't do the stream.
Yeah, oh no,
I tried it one time too.
It's terrible. Hi, quill worker and softly spoken one. How are you, my friends? Robert's now hungry. Probably going to get some pizza bites. And Bonnie Heron gifted 20 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Bonnie. If you get one of those, thank Bonnie. And remember, we force all of our moderators to give us super chats and gifted memberships over here. That's what we do over here. We force them to. And if they don't, we take away their wrench. Yes, that's what we do over here. Thank you, Bonnie. And remember, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like the show, that's okay. I got some Doritos in the cabinet. I can go get them and start munching in your face.
What is that condition where, like, when people are chewing, it literally, like, makes you go crazy?
Oh, it's so gross. I don't know.
I can't think of what it's called, but, like, I literally felt like I was getting that condition the longer it went on.
I could just hear this. I could just hear this lady. It was like, you know what Fleabag had for dinner the other night?
What?
Chicken skin salad. She said so. She said she had chicken skin salad. Hi, Patty. How are you? Hi, Lisa Rats. How are you, Venom? Got here. How are you?
Venom.
I hope I didn't miss anyone. If I missed anyone, I'm so sorry. Hi, Double Fan. But yeah, thank you so much, Bonnie. Thank you so much, Bonnie. And if you really need, I can go get some Doritos and I can crunch them right in your ear throughout this entire stream of Wade Wilson. Thank you so much, Bonnie. At least let me come in and say hi before I pay. I'm sorry, it was a joke. It was a joke, Venom. But, well, you can also pay, though. But thank you, and hi, Venom. Rickles is here.
Hey, Rickles.
Planning for the future. The monthly contribution for a ranch. It's $12,000. Just that's Jeremy Hales. Thank you, Venom. Thank you, Bonnie. What you're going to see in this case that's very interesting and a big difference between this and Daryl Brooks is when Wade Wilson comes in. He's just freely allowed to walk on in. There is no covering the tables, no shackles, no nothing. Just walks on in. Of course, he's got his harem of ladies who gifted him money and nice suits for him to wear into court. And yeah, we'll see how this goes here. I want to let me see. Okay, yeah, we're almost right before where he comes in. Let me put in closed caption here. Today, we're going to get through opening argument from the prosecutors. The defense is going to reserve theirs for later on. Munching fun for next flea cap. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh, I got something for that already. Don't you worry.
Damn right. Damn right. Thank you, here and after. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all you fine folks just for showing support to the show. Let's see how things go here with Wade Wilson, and we'll start this up here. It's muted. All right, I'm not muted. Just sit tight. It'll start up here in just a second. Because we'll be skipping through some parts here. I just want to get because he's getting ready to walk in any second. So,
Hey, Jen.
hi, Jen.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let the record reflect that the state's present, defense counsel, and the defendant are present. It's the case of State of Florida versus Wade S. Wilson, case number 19 CF 568, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
Are both the state and defense ready for trial this morning?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, but I would like to approach the bench first.
Okay.
See, that's the difference between him and Daryl Brooks. They do it a little different in Florida. He just gets to walk right in. Now, of course, their guards aren't just sitting there meandering like in the Daryl Brooks trial. They're up and at attention and ready to do whatever they might need to do, But yeah, it's to pop right in and do his thing. Now, the prosecution in their opening, you're going to actually get to see in the actual timeline of what happened. So that's why we're going to go through this. I do have to skip ahead because he's going to go through jury instructions and stuff. And yeah, that's a loud suit. Oh yeah. Wade is making sure that the ladies see him because he wants to keep the money train going. And trust me, he's making money. We've already shown that. At one point in time, he had well over $60,000 in one of his GoFundMe accounts. So yeah, that's what was going on there. And I will pop forward a little bit because we're going to get to jury instructions.
Yeah. He's going to move just the two. Once he gets that in,
Yeah, Robert.
Does this guy look like he gives two flying shits about what he did?
He looks terrible.
He looks terrible. I mean, seriously, bro. This is what he did to prep for court. And he claimed that the court, he was like, I was told I would never be told I'd have to be in front of a jury. Yeah, okay, man. You were giving bad advice there. Just wait. Yeah, it looks like he's smiling. Just wait till he opens his mouth because he's missing some teeth. He actually looks terrible if he ever opens his mouth. He's such a loser. And then he gets totally scammed by people online who's faking who they are. But yeah, he thinks he's hot shit. He really does. Don't worry, in his appeal, he's going to get O.J. Simpson's lawyer, Barry Sheck, on the case. Yeah, how'd that work? Yeah, he got so played.
you won't be seated. We're standing for you.
It was, you know what's funny about that, Ketchup? He was so excited about the Barry Sheck deal. He's literally on a jail phone call and he's like, this appeal is going to be freaking epic, man. This is going to be insane. It's going to be so epic. We got OJ's lawyer on it. This is going to be like national thing. Yeah, no, you got totally played, bro. Yeah, well, Wade helped me with my face paint. Wade helped me. Yeah, we got the same tattoo, similar tattoos.
Yeah, they do look like they use the same guy.
You know, you got hey, leg warmer lady, how are you? And by the way, thank you. Did you see Juliet? I got your thing. I got your pear. I got your pear in the mail. I got
It's
it,
so
Juliet.
cute, Juliet.
I shared it yesterday on the show, Juliet. I did so, leg warmer lady. I got it. I got it.
Yeah, Jay's tattoos are way cooler.
Yeah. Well, that's because he went with Aryan Nation apparently because he got the Razzie tattoo and he got the smart tattoo. And just J Hip went with MS-13. Yeah, went on a much better side. Oh, good, Juliet. I couldn't remember. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, well, let's see.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will well and truly try the issues between the state of Florida and the defendant?
I got to pop forward. This is all jury instructions. We're going to get to. Here we go.
And the bathing suit. Good morning.
Here we go.
Christine Melton was 35 years old when she died.
Entitled to any greater weight than each juror's memory of the evidence.
All right, here we go.
With that, state ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the defense is ready to proceed with opening statements?
Yes, Judge.
All right. State?
Thank you.
Volume's good enough, right? This is as loud as I can make it. I think it's good. I hope it's good.
Hey, Tree God.
Christine Melton was 35 years old when she died. She was found in her South Cape Coral residence, wrapped in some bedding, tied with some shirts and leggings.
Hey, Rick.
And a bathing suit top. Her face was black and blue. Her fingernails were broken. She had marks around her neck as she lied on the floor between her bedroom and kitchen area of her residence. Diane Ruiz was 43 years old. She was found on an empty lot under some shrubs. There's a tree.
Hey, Coop.
Just lying there.
Hi, Coop.
Her nose had been broken. Her hyoid bone and thyroid cartilage had been broken. She had suffered multiple rib fractures. Not only
Chup. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm just gonna let this play. I know where this goes.
Okay.
It's just opening statements, but this gives us our timeline that we're looking for, so we're not confused after everything went back and forth with before we got up to actual trial here. So here we go.
front, but also in the back. And what you're going to learn during the course of this trial, ladies and gentlemen, is that Ms. Ruiz and Ms. Melton had three things in common. Both of them died on the 7th of October of 2019. Both of them have been strangled. And both of them, before they were forever silenced, the last person that they encountered was Mr. Wade Wilson. Now, the investigation into their deaths begins a little bit later on the 7th of October of 2019, midday. It begins with a 911 call.
Wonder which one of his bitches picked out a suit for today.
Did you? Okay, I think I took care of the echo. I'm sorry. I had
you're good.
A button got unclicked over on my audio, but it should take care of that echo. I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't hear it now.
Joshua Lukic ran a business known as Mateo's Graphics. He describes his contact with Mr. Wilson. When he sees him, Mr. Wilson, the only thing he had on was a pair of pants. No shoes, no shirt, blood on him, and he wanted help. He was frantically looking to get out of town because he told him that he'd killed some people. He wanted Mr. Lukic's help. Well, Mr. Lukic does make that 911 call. Kind of spooked him a little bit. Cape Coral Police Department arrives on scene. They search the building. They search the exterior of the buildings. Mr. Wilson had since fled. They come across a black Nissan Versa, which is the car that Mr. Lukic says that Mr. Wilson arrived in. They look inside. They see bloodstains. They're scared. For concern of the well-being of another, they go ahead and break into that car for fear that the person whose car that is actually in the trunk of that car. They search, no one's there. Do a records check. They find out that this car belongs to a young lady by the name of Christine Melton. They also find out what her phone number is. They find out where she works. They find out where she lives. They go to these locations. She is nowhere to be found at that point in time. They contact her emergency contact that she has, a young lady by Samantha. Samantha directs law enforcement to another young lady, Christine Melton's best friend, Stephanie Johnson. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where it all begins. Stephanie Johnson was Christine Melton's best friend. They've known each other for years. They came down here from Illinois. The night before, 7th of October of 2019, Miss Johnson and Miss Melton had decided to go out that night. They were going to go to a place called the Buddha, which is in Fort Myers. It's a live music venue, it's a bar. They left around 10 o'clock that night. They get there, they're drinking, they're socializing. They meet Mr. Wilson, another young gentleman by the name of Mr. Jason Shepard. Except Mr. Wilson was introducing himself as JR that night. So what winds up happening is Mr. Wilson proceeds to socialize with Miss Melton. And as the night winds down, the bar begins to close. Their socialization didn't end there. So Mr. Shepard, Miss Melton, her friend Miss Johnson, and Mr. Wilson all decide to get into a car and go to Mr. Shepard's residence on Sunbury Drive. When they get there, they all go inside. Mr. Shepard's mom's there. She's not exactly excited that, Mr. Shepard's bringing people home. It's late. Nonetheless, they go back towards Mr. Shepard's back bedroom, which leads out to a backyard, and Miss Melton and Mr. Wilson become intimately acquainted. Mr. Shepard and Miss Johnson go out back. They're just talking, hanging out, whatever, while Mr. Wilson and Miss Melton are getting along. There comes a point in time when they're then asked to leave. There's too much noise going on. It's getting late. Mr. Shepard's got to get up that morning. So what they opt to do is they try to get back into that car, which is a Dodge Hellcat. And it's also a stick shift. Mr. Wilson tries to get in. He can't drive that car. It's making a lot of noise. Keeps revving the engine. Can't get it in reverse. Can't get it to drive. They opt to call an Uber. And Miss Melton, her friend Miss Johnson, and Mr. Wilson all go back to Miss Melton's residence on Tudor Drive in Cape Coral. A little bit later on in the morning, Miss Johnson has to get to work. She's got a kid that she needs to get to school. So she leaves and asks Miss Melton, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, there's no warning signs, no red flags, no nothing." So Miss Johnson leaves. Miss Melton is left
That's
alone.
true.
Mr. Wilson. You know how that one ended. Miss Melton, once again, broken fingernails. Face was
I
bloody.
know.
She had marks around her neck.
Everyone should know how to drive stick.
I don't know how to drive a stick.
You don't?
No.
Well, I'm not. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I won't.
That's what
I could educate you.
that's what me and Wade have in common. We can't drive a stick.
I have a stick shift.
Yeah, I don't know how. Oh man. I'm a man's man. Oh yeah.
I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Jesus, head is hard to look at. What a freaking goof. But yeah, and he did this after He got arrested and went to prison. He thought, this is a good idea. I'll do this before my court case starts. Freaking goofball. But he's so arrogant and so pompous, like the jury has to hate him already. Now, he was only found guilty. They only gave him the death penalty on a 9-3 basis. All right. So they only gave him the death penalty on 9-3. All right. Because it was hard for them to tell if it was premeditated. All right. But you remember we shared his confession in the thing, but it was very echoey, so we couldn't share the whole thing. In that, he does say, and he'll tell this too, but he's like, why? They asked why he killed her. He said, because I wanted to. I mean, well, that sounds premeditated. I mean, and then what? You know what? Let me let this guy tell you. I'm sorry. And by the way, I do have to stop the stream to talk. Okay, I can't just let it run nonstop. I
Yeah.
do have to do this. Okay, don't think I'm mansplaining. I have to do this. Okay, it's the game. It's the YouTube thing. All right.
And proceeds to wrap her up in some bedding, ties the bedding, ties it with her shirts, her jeans, her leggings, her bathing suit top, tries to pull her out of the bedroom. Except at this point in time, the sun's beginning to come up. It's getting light outside. She's heavy. He wants to get rid of the body. He thinks the better of it, and then decides he's going to leave her there. Gets her keys to the black Nissan Versa. But before he leaves, he gets Miss Melton's iPhone. Proceeds to hold it up to Miss Melton's face, so that way it has a face recognition ID. So that way he can utilize the phone.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, it
He
is.
leaves Miss Melton's car. He leaves with that phone. He proceeds to call the girlfriend that he'd gone to the Buddha with earlier that night.
Yes, he did, Coop.
And wanting to know where she was. He repeatedly calls. She tells him to meet her at her spa, which is located right on First Street. Her name is Miss Melissa Montanez. He arrives at Miss Montez's business called Mia's Spa in that black Nissan Versa. When he arrives, he makes contact with Miss Montanez. It's not nice. He's trying to pull Miss Montanez into the car. Miss Montanez tries to fight him off. He gets out. That car rolls back. It's another car. Physical altercation takes place between him and Miss Montanez. Miss Montanez isn't anything but 5'2", weighs barely 100+ pounds soaking wet. She's trying everything she can to fend him off. There comes a point in time when he punches her in the face, blood flies everywhere. There's also a point in time when he holds her up against the wall. His hand, she can't move. People see this. People in the next building that she shares his business with see this. One of the ladies was bold enough to come out and confront him. Ms. Montanez was able to get away. He thinks the better of it. He then proceeds to get back in that black Nissan Versa and leave. While that's ongoing, law enforcement is called. Fort Myers Police Department arrives. They conduct an investigation on the battery and assault that happened in front of Mia's spa. Meanwhile, Mr. Wilson decides he's going to go to Cape Coral. Goes over the bridge, heads over into one of the neighborhoods near Hector Cafarata Elementary School. Who does he encounter? Diane Ruiz. Diane Ruiz works at the Moose Lodge. She was a bartender there. She didn't live very far away from that particular location, so she always opted and chose to walk to work. She was wearing a light blue shirt, jeans, black shoes. She also had a very colorful purse she was carrying. Mr. Wilson, in his black Nissan Versa, comes across Mr. Ruiz. Well, we don't know exactly how Mr. Ruiz ultimately wound up getting into that particular car, but if you believe how Mr. Wilson tells it, she got in willingly. But remember, Mr. Ruiz had a broken nasal bone. She had multiple fractures of ribs, and she had broken thyroid and neck cartilage injuries to her. We know that Miss Ruiz lost her purse because it was ultimately found and turned into that elementary school. We know that Miss Ruiz was actually in that vehicle because of the bloodstains that were found in that vehicle. Because we know that DNA forensics that was conducted on that bloodstain came back to Miss Ruiz. What we learn is that we know that Miss Ruiz was in that car. And what we know also, and that you'll learn, is that she was then taken to an area off of Northeast 4th Avenue, whereby her body was dumped. And there was a neighbor that just happened to live directly behind where her body was dumped. Didn't think anything of it that much,
No, Rob.
because he was having breakfast with his wife and sees a car going backwards and forwards, and then ultimately winds up leaving that location. It wasn't until the next day when he sees the crime scene tape all over the place and he realizes, oh, that was the one in the same car. What we know is that Miss Ruiz had been strangled. And what we also know is that she died as a result of blunt force trauma because of the multiple rib fractures. And if you want to believe what Mr. Wilson told law enforcement, was that he had driven over her repeatedly and tried to make her look like spaghetti.
Oh,
You'll learn from the medical
He
examiner's
said it.
testimony that
horrible.
when one drives over a body repeatedly, rib fractures are likely to occur. Multiple rib fractures are likely to occur. Now, Miss Ruiz's body wasn't found until a couple days later. But what we know is that when she was missing, there was a frantic search for her that was being conducted. Okay? And after that search was being conducted, Melton, her search was being conducted right around the same time. Mr. Wilson leaves Miss Ruiz on that empty lot, underneath those shrubs, underneath that tree. It's back in that Nissan Versa. He leaves. He goes back across the bridge, and he goes to a place called Joe's Crab Shack.
Wow, really, Cynthia? That's insane. That's insane. But Cynthia,
Oh, wow.
Cynthia, you just doxed yourself. You just doxed yourself, Cynthia. Oh, where I lived. Okay, shouldn't live there anymore, probably. Okay, you didn't dox yourself. You didn't dox yourself. You're okay. You're okay. Because, yeah, I was worried. I was worried you were doxing. But we should start a drinking game every time his nose moves to the golden stripe. And suddenly grows. I know it does look like his nose is growing, like right here where I started, like where I started. This poor attorney. It does look like he's got a BBB nose right here. I mean, this is terrible. No, no. Man, I really don't want to pick on this guy either. But me, he's the prosecutor. I have no qualms with this dude, but it's a bad look on TV.
Which conveniently enough is just right across the street from the spa. Law enforcement gets there. And the reason why it goes to Joe's Crab Shack is because he and Melissa Montanez were communicating. She was trying to get him to a particular location so that way law enforcement could make an arrest. So when he arrives at Joe's Crab Shack, you're also going to learn that law enforcement gets in contact with him there. He plays dumb. He has absolutely no idea as to why he's being asked about any type of battery. He doesn't know why about anything. But what he does do is he does manage to get away from the officer who had tried to go ahead and plug him in. He wasn't snaking around. He gets back into stays in his car, and then he backs out and leaves Joe's Crab Shack's parking lot. You all know where he headed there. He heads to Mateo's Graphics. He needs to get out of town. So now we're back to where we began. At Mateo's Graphics, when he leaves, before law enforcement gets there to search that building, he proceeds to go off into a neighborhood behind Mateo's Graphics. He goes to place Northeast First Avenue, which is actually the residence of a young couple by the name of Fanny Amlin. And the Amlins, conveniently enough, had just left their house the day before to go to Ohio. It was empty. He'd broken in through the back, helped himself to some food, helped himself to some clothes, helped himself to some drink. While he was there, he needed help. Calls his dad. I need to get out of town. I need your help. Send me an Uber.
Now, his dad will testify in this, and I also have an interview with his dad that I'll share as well at some point in time, where his dad talks about Wade. He actually did 2 interviews, and I mean, he probably did a lot, but he did 2 hour-long plus interviews talking about Wade, how he grew up, how he got adopted. He tells full story. He tells everything about it. So no, there is a wonderful interview with his dad where he does kind of run through the whole chain of events. But his dad on stand is pretty good. Hi, Tammy, the crafting disaster. She does crafting, but stay away. It's known to be a disaster. Keep yourself safe from Tammy and the crafting disaster. Do stay away. She's very dangerous, very dangerous.
While that was happening, law enforcement was conducting an investigation. They knew who he was. They were researching, trying to figure out who his next point of contact would be. They'd already reached out to his dad. They needed to know where his whereabouts are. Dad tells him, he's conflicted. It's his son, right? But he starts describing what he had done. He describes it in such a way where he's bragging. He wants his dad to feel that excitement. He makes that sick. His dad gets the address, tells him, I'm going to send you an Uber, passes that information along to the marshals. Marshals descend on that particular location. Mr. Kent Amlin and his family Amlin are contacted and asked, hey, is this guy supposed to be in your residence? They're like, absolutely not. Give us permission to go in? Absolutely. His dad is encouraging Mr. Wilson to come outside. He finally does, subsequently arrested. Now, ladies and gentlemen, during the course of this trial, you're going to hear from various witnesses. You're going to hear what they saw and what they heard. You're going to hear about the investigation that ensued. You're going to hear about the autopsies. You're going to hear about the crime scenes. You're going to hear about all of the admissions that he made, not only to Mr. Lukic, not only to Ms. Montanez, not only to his father.
Brummy.
Hi, Brummy.
You're going to hear what he told law enforcement. And you're going to hear that when they asked him why he killed Miss Melton, he said, I just wanted to do it. And then they asked him, well, what about Mr. Reese? His response was, F it. To kill her. I got one now. We're also going to have DNA analysis for you. You can find that those shirts, those leggings, a curtain rod, all ties. DNA comes back to Ms. Melton, of course. Also comes back to Mr. Wilson. Blood stain in the car. It's Mr. Lee's. You're also going to find that there were 2 phones in that car. Guess who those were? Ms. Melton's. Second one, Mr. Lee's. You're going to have phone records. Those phone records are going to show you that Mr. Lee's number and Ms. Melton's number are also on Ms. Montanez's number in her phone records. You're going to hear the confession from Mr. Wilson.
I know. I wish he would move up to the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you're also.
No, I hate when they do that. Why don't they have like clip-on mics for the attorneys?
I wish they would.
You're going to have videos. You're going to have exhibits to examine. When you take all of that and you put it together, the state wants you to return the only verdict that the evidence is going to support, and that is guilty of first-degree premeditated murder for the strangulation and killing of Ms. Melton, guilty of grand theft of a vehicle for taking Ms. Melton's black Nissan Versa, guilty for battery on Miss Melissa Martinez, guilty on first-degree murder
Hey,
Miss
Crystal.
Diana Ruiz,
Hi, Crystal.
strangling, killing her, and running her over with that car. As
What a
guilty-
sicko.
Guilty of burglary of a dwelling, of breaking into Mr. Kent and Miss Fanny Amlin's residence. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you to return a guilty verdict for petty theft, for helping himself to the food, the drink, and clothing inside of that residence.
Okay, I'm going to criticize the lawyer here. That's just lame ass charges. I mean, I'm being honest with you. All right, wanting to find him guilty to helping himself to the food and drink and the clothing inside of the residence. That's how he's going to end, his whole testimony. It takes everything else that he did, right, and ends it with him helping himself to food and drink and clothing.
Yeah,
To me-
nobody gives a crap about that.
Exactly. No one gives a shit. And I'm just going to say this. I hate to criticize a fellow lawyer. All right. But that's just my legal, because I always tell you guys, I'm going to give you, hi, Gracia, that I'm going to give you my legal take on it. I am not a criminal lawyer, though. All right. I am, I only do civil law, of course. As you remember, I'm 3-0. But at the same time, yeah, I just think this was a lame way to end things with. He helped himself to food and drink and clothing. Really? I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
I
bro.
agree.
I mean, I didn't like this from the lawyer, and that's I was also over in Nick Ricada's chat the other night, and I gave him a little bit of crap because I'm like, we're not even gonna have an actual lawyer over here on this panel. I mean, ugh.
I saw you trying to get in there last night. Didn't you see me in the chat? I was like, no, don't do it.
It's like I will block you. I will block you now. Russ says, I disagree. I think it shows the brazen attitude. It could. It's just I would have maybe started with that and ended with the murders. I wouldn't have ended with
It
this.
does show that he just has no regard for anything or anyone.
Yeah, I'm not saying he shouldn't.
do
have
agree
added
with
it at
that.
all. I just wish he wouldn't have done it at the very end. Like that's what he's ending with. So that's the last thing the jury hears is he helped himself to food and drink. I mean, I don't know. Jay, if you're a lawyer, why are you heading to prison? You bad lawyer who can't even keep himself free. Well, what can I do? What can I do? I was, sent a screenshot, and I didn't turn on my wife.
Morning, Ross.
Good morning, Rosalind Doke. I hope you're still my friend, Ross, because I didn't play your fave's intro video, but I didn't receive it. But I really hope you're not mad, Ross. I didn't know I had a fave's intro video from
Jay
you.
never even told me you made one.
Yeah, I still don't have it. So I hope you're not mad at me and you're not rage quitting just Jay. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, man.
You should cry more.
Yeah.
The defense is going to reserve, Judge.
Okay, very well. State, we call their first witness.
State would call Mr. Joshua Luca, Chairman.
I know Roz, but when I open the Dropbox, for some reason on my end, it only shows like it doesn't pull it up for me. It doesn't pull it up in the Dropbox. I don't know why, if it's my computer or something. I don't know. It just doesn't pull it up for me. I don't have it. I'm sure it's probably there, I guess, but I just don't have it, Ross. I mean, I'm not joking. I really don't have it. I mean, but it's just because it doesn't appear for me for some reason. But yeah, I'll keep hunting. I'll keep
I think
hunting.
it's operator error.
I'll keep hunting. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm
Just saying.
sorry, Ross. I hope you'll still be my friend.
Don't do it.
I hope you don't. Ross is turning just your hip. Mm.
All right, sir, if you'll just face the clerk and raise your right hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
All right, and take a seat.
Bless you.
I'll try.
Good morning, sir. Would you please introduce yourself to ladies and gentlemen of the jury by telling them your name?
Joshua Luckish.
And Mr. Luckich, what do you do for a living, sir?
I own a screen printing and T-shirt and sign company,
And what is the name of that screen printing and sign company?
Mateo Graphics,
And where is that business particularly located?
Hancock Bridge Parkway.
And do you know a gentleman by the name of Wade Wilson?
Yes.
How do you know?
An acquaintance through a friend of mine who had a business down in Conkey.
I'd like to direct your attention specifically to the 7th of October of 2019. What were you doing that day?
It was a normal business day. I was just dealing with clients that morning.
And so were you at your business at that time?
Yes.
Would that be at 2309 Hancock Bridge Parkway?
Yes.
Did there come an occasion when you came into contact with Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Could you please describe for ladies and gentlemen of the jury how that came about?
Wade came in a black car. He backed up to one of the buildings on the property there, and he came up to my truck, my vehicle, when I was on the property, and I was with a client at that time, so I told him to give me a moment, and I'll be right with him. And once I went into the building, he was there trying to get a plane ticket or a bus ticket or whatever he could from me to leave town.
And when you saw Mr. Wilson, could you please describe for us what he was wearing at that time?
He was wearing sweatpants only, no shoes, no shirt. He was bloody, and he was missing a couple of teeth.
Could you please describe for ladies and gentlemen of the jury about what his demeanor was?
Oh,
He was missing teeth already?
yes, because he hasn't. Remember, he got out of prison. What, 5 days prior to this, or something like that? And his girlfriend Mila was giving him like a chance, like let's see how it goes. All right. But when he was in prison prior to this, yeah, he got beat up and got two of his one of his teeth is knocked out and one was broken. All right. And so so he got beat up in prison the first time he was there for, I believe, I don't know. I went telling tells us school 8 months or something like that, 18 months. 8 months, I would say. And then Mila takes him back. Everyone warns Mila, like, this is a bad idea, but she's going to give him a chance. And she even says, for the first few days it went fine. And then all of a sudden, he starts getting back into wanting to sell rugs and all this other stuff. And of course, that's what happened there. But yeah, he has not seen him since he saw him before prison when he had his teeth. Okay, so there you go with that. And that's how that happened.
His demeanor was frantic, in a rush to leave as quickly as he could, because he had just done something horrific and killed people.
When he was speaking to you and asking you for your assistance, did that give you any cause for concern?
Not right away. And once I took a look at him again, I started to believe what he was saying.
And what exactly was he saying to you?
He said he killed people and he rolled up someone in a carpet or bedding or whatever it was. And that he also needed to get out of town. He needed a plane ticket and a bus ticket or anything he could.
So was he frantically asking you for assistance?
Yes.
Was he pacing back and forth inside of your business?
Inside of the building, yes. Yes.
And were you inside that business at the same time?
Yes.
He was. Were you two the only two people in that building
Yes.
at the time? When he was asking you for your assistance to leave, to get that plane ticket, how were you responding to him?
I responded to him by telling him that a friend of mine called and said that he was beating up Mila in the parking lot that morning. And I confronted him on that. I said, if that's all that it is, you're okay if you guys just got into a fight. But then he continued to talk crazy as far as, no, you don't understand. I killed people. And once it kind of set in, I threw a cigarette at him. I said, why don't you smoke a cigarette? I'll be right back.
Now, at that time, were you frightened?
Yeah.
And you were scared?
Yes.
Were you unsure of Mr. Wilson's intentions at that point towards you?
No.
What did you do at that point in time when you threw him a cigarette and told him to relax?
I told him that I would need to go pick up an employee of mine at a job down the road, and I would be back.
Was that just
I would have just got him the bus ticket.
Yeah, well, then he could have at least called the cops and told them where he was going to be.
Yeah, what bus he's on and everything. But man, can you imagine this? Hi, Patty B. Can you imagine this D-bag showing up at your place of business and he's got blood on him and he's saying he just offed people and he's got to get out of town? Like, my God. I mean, and he's totally high on whatever he's on, and whew, not for me. Not for me. I wouldn't enjoy it. No, not gonna be my gig. But that would suck. Remember when I showed up on your doorstep saying that, Chup Chup?
No.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
excuse to separate yourself from Mr. Wilson that morning?
Yes.
Is your business also equipped with video
Yes.
camera surveillance?
Yes.
Now, what did you do after you left Mr. Wilson's company and went outside?
I drove to my other building, which is adjacent to 2309, 160 Hunter Boulevard. It has a big concrete wall around it. And I called the police at that time when I was at the other building and let them know that everything that he just came in and said.
Judge, like the record reflect on charge defense counsel some previously marked the state's exhibit number 2.
Wade, you okay with this one? Yeah, whatever.
Permission to approach, Judge?
Yeah.
I'm handing some previously marked the state's exhibit number 2. Ask you to take a look at that item. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
How do you recognize that?
This is my business.
Does that photograph fairly and accurately depict your business?
So did he use his money to
Yes,
pay
sir.
for these attorneys?
No,
No objection. Be admitted.
these are public defenders here. All right.
Oh, really? Okay. I wasn't sure if
Yeah,
he
he has
used
to go
public
with public-
defenders or not.
He had to now, after his trial, that's when he starts getting catfished into the whole Barry Sheck deal for his
Oh,
appeal,
okay.
and he falls for it, and they're sending these people money to like make phone calls to Wade because they couldn't get their credit cards to work to call Wade. They're putting money on their accounts so they can call Wade and hook this whole deal up, and they're totally getting scammed.
So stupid.
It's so funny. And yeah, so he thinks after this is over that for the appeal, he thinks he's gonna get Barry Sheck. And he's like all excited. He's like, this appeal's gonna be freaking epic. And it's like, dude, you're so getting played. But no, he's just got the public defenders, is what he has for the initial trial. That's all he has right here.
You may.
Oh, by the way, at 12:30 today, I
Mhm.
believe that Rosalind Duke lady has a stream at 12:30 with Star. All right,
Nice.
with the Snark stream. You should check that out. You should definitely check that out. And don't forget, I also have, and you should also, gift her some memberships and be your friend and be nice and send her a super chat and tell her that Just Jab said, I like you, Rosalind Duke. You're pretty cool. You're pretty cool.
Hey, Doll Mom. Hey, I'm Spire.
Hi, Doll Mom.
So this photograph would be taken from the road. They're on Hancock Bridge Parkway, and then your buildings is in the back. Is that correct?
Yes, there's two buildings. There's one on the left side, and then there's another one behind the water tower. There's two buildings on that site, and he came to the building number 2 behind the water tower.
Now, you indicated that you contacted 911. Is that correct?
Yes. You may.
And marked as State's Exhibit number 1. Ask you to take a look at that item. You recognize that?
Yes.
How do you recognize that?
This is what I signed off on the 911 call.
Does that 911 call fairly and accurately depict your conversation with the 911 operator on the 7th of October of 2019?
Yes, it does.
Judge State move State's Exhibit number 1 into evidence at this time.
Any objection? No objection. Be admitted.
Permission to publish, Judge?
You may.
He should defend Wade. What a bad friend.
Totally. I wouldn't talk to him anymore if I was Wade.
It's funny because they're going to show the video of him showing up, right? And Wade's going to be like, look in the video, you don't see any blood on me. You can hear him
Oh my
whispering that
God.
to his attorney. Like,
Wow.
Man, that's, I just wanted, at my office, 2309 Hancock Bridge Parkway. He's got tattoos, he's short-lived, he's killed some people, and he just hurt a girl. 2309 Hancock Bridge Parkway.
What is the phone number you're calling from?
239-313-8164.
Okay, what is your name?
Josh.
You know what?
WKITS2H.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
The gentleman's name is Wade something. I have no idea. I went back to my office, my business there, and he was there. He was a cordial friend of a friend associate. Just did something bad, I guess. There's money from somebody. I need to get it out of my place. And he's saying he's done all these crazy things. So from somebody and has a stolen car there. It's very odd. Very, very odd.
All right, one moment while I put this information.
Yeah.
Yes, one moment, sir.
Okay. There was an incident that happened at Legacy or at across the street downtown at Legacy Harbor this morning.
Okay, all right, one moment.
That's the phone you was from.
Okay, I have a call for dispatch. I just have a few additional questions as well to the time response. Give me one moment.
All right, thank you.
Okay, what weapons involved are mentioned?
Yeah, he said he stabbed somebody, I guess.
Do you know what kind? Can you describe the weapon to me?
I have no idea what that. He was in my shop. I just left him right on the block. I don't know if they put inside there. He won't be. Surrounded by black Nissan car. There's a business right next to it called Wanted Better Last Towing. He's inside of a blue warehouse.
Okay. Okay, I need to get the person's description. If you like, I understand it.
His wife's about 16. He has tattoos, left arm, full sleeve tattoos on his chest. He's not wearing a shirt right now.
Not wearing a shirt.
Not wearing a shirt right now.
What color pants?
I think he was wearing jeans.
How old is he? About how old is he?
I would say 25, 26.
And you said his name was Wade.
Wade, yeah, I don't know his last name, but I know that's Wade.
How did he arrive?
In a black car, in a black metal four-door car, Nissan car. He was already there as I pulled into my shop, so it was a surprising meet schedule.
Are you anyone else in danger right now?
I'm sure anybody is around here right now.
Okay, do you know what's the
I'm
first?
sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay, go ahead.
I'm at 160 Hunter Boulevard, which is my other property right behind the one I just gave you, the address. So, I mean, that's where I'm at. So, if you want a copy of it or something like that. If they're already there, or I can't see over the wall.
Okay, hold on. Okay, do you know what's the person? You got to give anything at the scene, and also we'll get dispatched as soon as possible. Do you want us officer to contact you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, call us back immediately if anything changes, if any further information, or do leave.
Okay, I'll do.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Now, I'll be honest with you, to subsequently find out that this individual actually did, off two people. Jesus shit. I
Right?
mean, he was right in your presence. You're hanging out with him. You're giving him shelter of sort of, not wanting to, but no, he just shows up out of the blue. And now, even when he calls his dad didn't think he actually did it. He just thought he was talking crazy. He didn't know anything. He just thought he was acting freaking crazy. Like he was on rugs and just acting crazy. They didn't take it
Yeah, like
serious.
maybe he was in psychosis or something.
Yeah, like they didn't take it seriously at first, but Wade went on enough to where this guy Josh is like, I'll be right back. I go pick up an employee, and he went outside. He's like, I gotta call the freaking cops. Whatever, this dude's insane, and somebody needs to. Because now he knew that there was already a DV with Mila earlier in the day, and well, he'll get to that, but no, and that's what he explains is because he tells Wade, he's like, dude, if this is just about the fight with Mila, it's all cool, man. It's not a huge deal. I mean, what's the thing? And then he just keeps going on with these women he offed, and he's like, okay, I gotta go get this checked out here. So he's like, this went to a whole new level here. I thought it was something different, but okay, now. All right, back to the thing.
And Mr. Lucas, you also indicated that your business has video surveillance. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes. You may.
I'm handing you some Cruising Market States Exhibit number 3. So you take a look at that. Do you recognize that?
Yes, I do.
How do you recognize that?
This is the video footage I signed off on.
Okay, does that video footage fairly and accurately depict the video of Mr. Wilson arriving at your place of business on the 7th of October of 2019?
Yes, it does.
At this time, Judge, the Statement States Exhibit number 3 in evidence.
You objection? Be a minute.
Permission to publish, Your Honor.
You may.
Just look at this freaking ass hat. Like, honestly, dude, you're such an ass hat. I mean, seriously.
The look on his face all the time is just, ugh.
Yeah, he does not give two flying craps of what he did because at this point in time, he, in his own stupid brain, thinks he's innocent. He doesn't. And after confessing to it, he says, I didn't do any of this, and I can prove it. I was tricked into confessing. What?
You guys ain't got shit on me.
You confessed to like 9 different people, you dummy. And then when they start sharing his jail phone calls, he's like, oh my God, what are they doing? Even his dad calls him. It's like, dude, son, it's public record, you idiot. You know?
I mean, it tells you right on the phone that they're being recorded.
Yes. But he knew they'd be recording. He didn't know they could be shared or anyone else could actually listen. And
What?
so
He thought they were just recording it for
yeah,
the hell of it?
because he's a goddamn moron. Even his dad says, he says, oh, who's sharing those, Dad? And he's like, it's public record, son. It's like, Jesus. The dad phone call to Wade was the best. When he just goes off on him and calls him, it's like, you're stupid ass did X. I mean, just goes off on him and then calls him a B. I mean, it was amazing, but he's like, you're so stupid. It's public record, son. And even Wade doesn't still understand this. He's like, yeah, well, that's great, but who's sharing it? It's like, yeah, Megan, you're going to jail. You put squirt dump in the hospital. That's
Hey,
what you did,
Megan, did you get my Cash App I sent you last night?
Yeah, you better send a card over to Squirt Dump. She's in the hospital because she was so upset about the video you shared, the body cam. You didn't even mention the DV, and you were sharing her terrible stuff that happened to Squirt Dump.
You didn't know yet?
Yeah, and they were raising a lot of money yesterday to try and get flowers for Squirt Dump. All right, so that's what happened. It's all your fault. I'm distancing myself a little bit, Megan.
Shut up, Jay.
In fact, Megan, just in case you didn't see, just J Hips already. I'm already conforming, Megan. Look, Megan, just J Hip. I'm doing the crap now. Look, I'm MS-13, Megan. Look at what happened to just J Hip. This is terrible. Megan, you're gonna have to get some facial tattoos, Megan. I got some teardrops because I'm a whiny baby, and then also family up on top. Damn right. Look at that. I got my LA tat. I'm MS-13. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all goody in my hoodie. Yeah, just J Hip prison, just J Hip. Yep, Paint Chips. He didn't look at what Paint Chips did. Did he do this in prison? No, he just folded like a bitch. Not just J Hip. I went to my buddy Derek Lee Cardello Smith and made friends, with some of my other pals in prison. That's what I gang up in here. Gang up in this mug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Audi 5,000,000.
5,000.
Yeah. Doing that thing. Yeah, I went straight to the whip. I went to the whip gang. That's what I did with Guapo. Join my boy Guapo in the whip. Damn right. My birthday's on the 13th. Damn right. Yep. I did that for Juliet's birthday. It was my Juliet birthday. MS-13 tattoo.
Gang.
Oh man, Megan's gonna head to the tattoo parlor after church. I expect her on Monday night. You better have some prison tats like just J Hip. It's you're in the shit now. You're in the shit now.
She said I'll head there after church. Oh man. Oh man.
I can't wait to see tatted face Megan Fox on Monday night. I can't wait to see it. This is how we roll up in here. Up in the whip. This is how we roll. Gang, gang.
I feel bad now. I'm sorry, Megan. I thought you knew about that stuff before when I sent the Cash App. I was trying to be funny.
Yeah, you need to get a get well soon card for squirt dumps. She needs a get well soon card. Oh, by the way, Megan, just so you know, I have to do communion with our Lord first, then off to the tattoo parlor in the whip. Gang, gang. By the way, Megan,
Gang, gang.
yesterday, just J Hip, we were raising money for the skip, for Skipper to have a pap smear and also some prep H and some commissary money. And yes, we got 134 soupy chats and gifty memberships. Yes, we did a good job yesterday. All right, because Jay likes to make a little bit of money off drama. If you're gonna cause drama, just J Hip will monetize the hell out of it, but not on 4 monetized platforms, just one. Just one.
Rogue said she told you, so I thought you knew. I'm sorry. She probably got my thing and was like, what the hell? What are you talking about?
Megan, you may not make much money tomorrow night because just J-Hip raked in 134 soupies and gifty memberships because I needed money from a commissary, of course. And we had to get Skipper. We had to make sure that he got a pap smear because his vajayjay was hurting, and also some prep H. So there you go. That's what we gotta do. You bring drama to my house, just J-Hip will monetize the hell out of it on one platform. Just saying, gang, gang. These dummies. We gotta get back to our trial. We were doing a trial here. You stop interrupting the show, Fox. Stop it. All right, I'm
Do
a
what you
lawyer
want,
here.
Megan. I'll send you a link if you want. You can interrupt all you want.
I'm a lawyer here, and I'm a lawyer here, and I'm giving legal commentary of my analysis. All right, that's what I'm doing. My analysis over here. All right, back to there we go. There we get the actual video. You'll get to see it here. He wasn't even wearing his. He wasn't even wearing his seatbelt. He wasn't even wearing a seatbelt. I don't think. Please look for my email before tomorrow's show. I will do so because don't forget tomorrow is Sunday, or excuse me, Monday Responde. Monday Responde every Monday. All right, where I go on after Fleabag and I debunk her ass. Okay, after harasses just J Hip on Sunday nights. Just J Hip goes on Monday mornings, and I debunk her ass after she goes on. And so if she makes fun of people's looks, I might do the same thing, but it's okay because it's after her stream. So I'm just responding and debunking asses, okay, with Doctor the Most. But I will check for that, Rickles. Jay's still grumpy. It wasn't allowed on Nick's Megan stream. Why was at work? I was at work. I couldn't even message them much. Thank you, Paul Mop, because thank you, Rickles. But no, I really couldn't. I was just playing around. It was funny though. That's what we do.
Mr. Luckett, when you had made that 911 call, you indicated that you went to a property behind the Mateos graphic. Is that correct?
Yes.
Where did you go after you made that 911 call?
I stayed at 160 Hunter Boulevard until the officers called me back over to 2309 Hancock because they could not find him in the building. So I walked through the building with them to kind of show them some nooks and crannies that he could have been. And from there on throughout the day into the later hours, I was at Hancock with the officers.
And Mr. Wilson was nowhere to be found. Is that correct?
No.
Did you know where he went?
No.
Okay. Do you see Mr. Wilson here in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you please point him out and describe the article of clothing that he's wearing?
He's right there in the blue jacket.
Judge, let the record reflect Mr. Luckich has identified Mr. Wilson.
Okay.
And did everything you testified to occur here in Lee County, sir?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. I have no further questions at this time. Mr. Luckich, we saw the video. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. We saw the video of him getting out of a car. He went in through a door. Is that the entrance to your business?
To that building business, yeah.
Or are there multiple entrances?
There's multiple entrances, yeah.
Oh boy, we got bad news here. Chup.
Oh no, what now?
This is not good. This is not good at all. This is where we've come to. Megan Fox, just J-Hip.
Did it say reckless above her eyebrow?
Yeah, reckless. They're reckless up in there.
Damn, Megan, you're a bad bitch. She got a spider web on her face.
I don't think that's how you spell reckless, Megan. She's no regrets. No regrets.
No regrets.
She's got teardrops too. I'm liking it.
She's got the real teardrops though, not the crybaby teardrops like you got.
It says no regrets on my neck.
It does?
It does.
Oh my god, it does. That's fucking hilarious. Dang, Megan, you're 3 inches taller than me. It's not fair.
You bastards threaten prison with just J-Hip, Megan Fox, and the rest of us. We know what we're doing over here. We're badasses up in this mud. Oh, well, we don't. Please, we have to remember prayers up for Squirt Dump. Prayers up for Squirt Dump.
Prayers up.
Prayers up. A little concerned. ChatGPT guessed my height exactly right. Well, it's planning for the future. It's planning for the future. Oh man, just J-Hip, Megan Fox, Tug. Oh man, we're all going to the big house. We're all going to the big house. What's 1312? That's your address? Valerie, I don't know where yours is. What are you talking about, Valerie?
He made some tattoos for Megan too.
Where? I don't know.
I think he emailed them to you.
I don't have any. Well, hang on. Maybe I'll refresh and see if I can get them. I don't have anything. I mean, I'll keep looking, but I don't have anything.
But Megan's feeling that neck tattoo.
I'll keep looking in a bit, Valor, but yeah, oh man, it's terrible. Look at what they've done to us. They've put us all in prison, and now we're all. Hey Megan, you know what? We should try and we should run a thing up in prison, where we try and run a little outside thing with our peeps on the outside. Yeah. Do a little scheme with some rugs. Oh yeah, just like Wade Wilson did. Oh yeah. We could bring in his girlfriend Bonnie. who helped him out, and now she's doing hard time. How'd that go? No regards, Megan Fox. She's reckless. Reckless up in here. Oh boy. Thank you, Bella. I'll keep an eye out. 1312 is her cell number. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I knew the fact that she was yellow was going to be a bad thing. Poor little yellow Oompa Loompa. Yeah, yeah, she's sick. She's sick, Ross.
Maybe she has jaundice.
Prayers up. Prayers up for Squirt Dump. We want to always have prayers
I
up.
don't know. I mean, it's totally not Megan's fault, obviously. Megan's stream was days ago, first of all. Second of all, Squat Pump was on her stream, completely fine, laughing, joking, and all that after that happened. And then
Actually,
she went to the hospital on Friday night
yeah.
at 2:30 in the morning. And
2 days later,
somehow that's Megan's fault.
what?
Notice she didn't say anything about why she was admitted, though.
1312 is the Chicago area code. Oh man, yeah, taking it back to your roots. You got to go back to your roots up in there. That's what just hip did. Yeah, I'm the 402.
I'm in the 414 over here.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, we gotta try to watch here. We gotta get back to our trial here. We gotta get back to our trial. Like to mix in a little bit of fun here and there. A little bit of fun here and there, but we'll get back to some more fun stuff.
312 forever.
Yeah, 312 forever. Yeah. You ain't taking us from our roots. That's where we grew up. That's where we lived. It's our peace.
You don't know nothing about this.
I just did the thing where I like hug myself with both arms off to the side, you know, like the total gang thing, you know, where I did like it was
Damn it, I wish I could pull up comments.
Listen, it's always been all goody in my hoodie. I'll tell you that right now. Right now, Megan says, fuck your stream.
I know.
Oh, what? You think you're going to stomp all over Wade? Come on here. I mean, this guy's got it going on. Oh, man. You know what we do over here? We do what's called a funny stuff and comedy. Breaking news: low speed chase in Upper New York involving a minivan that barely runs. Cops say there's a blonde money piece fluttering in the wind. Ooh, that sounds spicy. Spicy. Megan Fox is on the run. She's on the lam. She's on the lam. I'll check it in a sec. I'll check it, Valor. Give me a bit, okay? Give me a little bit. Okay, I want to continue with my trial and then get back to the funny. But I will check it in a bit, Valor. I don't have my Facebook open, but I will. I will in just a bit, Valor. Thank you, my friend. Stop saying lamb. Oh yeah, Megan's vegan, so yeah. I'm sorry about the no. Let's see if I can. I'll see if I can find the. I'll pull up the Facebook here temporarily, but we're going to continue on with our trial watch. We're here for a reason. We're here for a reason. We got to see what Josh has to say. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Did you know Mr. Wilson? I didn't know him very well. He was an employee at a friend of mine, Marina in Conch Key, and
Down in the Keys.
Down in the Keys, and I've only met him maybe a handful of times before that.
Let me ask you, if you were acquaintances, why would he go to you to get money for a ticket or a plane?
I have no idea.
You said that there were just the two of them. Wasn't there a third employee in the building?
No.
You said he was frantic. Could you describe that more?
He was pacing around,
Kind of manic?
getting back and forth in close to my person, and needing a ticket, any kind of ticket, bus ticket, money, or anything. And I told him I couldn't help him.
And did he lash out at you when you said you couldn't help him?
No.
You said he was talking crazy. What did you mean?
Crazy as far as, no, you don't understand, Josh. I killed people last night.
Did he say he stabbed those people?
I don't recall.
Did he ever work for you?
No.
During the 911 call, there was no mention of him being covered in blood. Did you leave that out?
I don't remember
But the 911 call would be the best.
to refer.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. I have a moment, Judge.
You may.
He's like, damn it, Wade. Not giving me much to work with here.
Wade, we're gonna need a little bit more. Let me see. These are terrible, Valor. What are you trying to do? Why does you have to be super fatty pear? Why'd you have to make me a fatty pear? I mean, this isn't right. This isn't right. This is wrong.
That's funny.
This isn't right. Why do I have to be a super fatty pear? I look like paint chips in this. Yeah, you suck, bro. You suck. Valor or Dose Reality, whoever you are. Like what? Check your snail mail. Check your snail mail. Process is perfect. No, it's not perfect. Not. I look like paint chips. It's terrible. Terrible. I'm not thrilled with this whole situation.
You do look like Paige.
I know. That's why I'm saying, Valor views. I don't know. Valor News parody. I don't know if you know about that. But he's a total bitch. I can tell you that much. I don't like the guy. I would not go watch his channel. He's terrible. Look, he's got Fatty Just J-Hip hanging out with Coop. I was told squat pump was some kind of horrifying urban dictionary term, but I can't find it. What does it mean? Well, all he needs is the bow tie. I know. He puts a bow tie around my damn neck, and all of a sudden he just made me into paint chips. Like... Valor News is one of the worst channels out there.
Why is Coop in there with flowers?
But me and Coop have to go to prison because me and Coop were both sent the same screenshot. And here's what
Coop has nothing to do with any of this. What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyone who was sent the screenshot, we're all complicit for not turning ourselves in or reporting this crime to the police. Now we're complicit, and also for not making sure Miyagi gets arrested, who clearly there is no evidence that any of this shit was Miyagi's doing. But apparently we're supposed to just take their theory on and run with it and be like, well, I guess it'll be our thing. Yeah, we'll just all turn on Miyagi. Yeah. It's a form of transient hypertrophy, temporary muscle growth that signals high metabolic stress, often targeted in hypertrophy focused training. That's what I have.
That sounds terrible, Ross.
It's
Horrible.
It's terrible. Did you get that on the Fleabag show last night? On Fleabag show last night? They did a WebMD stream last night. It was wonderful. Hi, Miyagi.
That
Look,
was absolutely terrible.
Beller made me into Fat J Hip, Paint Chip Hip.
Paint chip hip.
Yeah, he made me into Paint Chip Hip. It's terrible what he did to me. I just unsubscribed. I ain't want no part of this. Unsubscribed. Terrible.
Your cheeks are all wide. They look like they're choking your neck.
Oh, that's the squirt. Oh, that was the squirt dump meaning. That's what the squirt dump meaning is.
Oh.
Yeah, Megan made it clear. Valor clearly hates you. Yep. Just like Jeremy Hills, he didn't even pop in to say hi today or yesterday. Jeremy Hills doesn't like it's probably because I got more super chats and gifted memberships and super stickies than Jeremy Hills did on his last stream last Sunday. Sorry, Jeremy.
Oh boy.
Sorry that I got 134 Jeremy Hills. Maybe, take a step back. Maybe stop doing all your hate streams.
Jeremy germ.
Jeremy germ. God, I'm such a prick. I mean, I'm sorry.
It's so stupid.
Shit, I'm such a prick.
Everybody knows already.
I know, but it's not what I wanted. I should know to wear the pens when I listen to this show. So Tammy. Well, if anyone can make the Wade Wilson trial fun, well, it's probably going to happen over here. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. It's what we do. Hold on. Jen's yelling at me. Oh wait. No, Jen shared those. Those were Jen Thunder shared those. Those weren't even Valors. I didn't. Damn it, those were Jen Thunders. My bad. Those weren't even Valors. Those were Jen Thunder shared those. Damn it.
So Jen Thunder made you into paint chips?
Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. That was Jen Thunder. Totally freaking screwed just J Hip. The Jen Thunder. Because here's Veller. Let's see. Wait, I want to do this right. Hang on, I gotta go to a stick. Darn it, Jen Thunder. Now, Jen Thunder, I've never liked Jen Thunder. Very mean individual. I've never been a fan of Jen Thunder. Never at all. Terrible she is. She's always been very mean to just J. Very, very mean.
Oh
Very
boy.
mean. I clicked on the wrong link. Now here's what Valor did. Oh, look at her. Oh, Megan. 666. Really, Megan?
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh man, sir. Oh look, she's from South Side, I'll say. Yeah, look at that, keeping it real. Whew, Fox, you got some explaining to do. Sorry, Jen Thunder, that you screwed me over instead of Valor. My bad. So I'm sorry. I thought it was Valor that screwed me over, but no, instead it was Jen Thunder. So Jen Thunder is a complete major B. Jen Thunder sucks ass and is the worst sub in the world ever. Not even, don't even like her. Don't even like her. Yeah, good luck getting a happy birthday song from me later on. Yeah, good luck with that. Not gonna happen. I would never do eye tats like that. Oh, well, talk to
I'd have
Dollar.
to agree. I mean, if you're gonna do the eyes, you do the eyelids.
Yeah, you don't even have a blonde streak. Yeah, there's no neck tattoos. Valor, this one sucked. You did terrible. Go back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board.
That's harsh.
Terrible. Terrible. Hey, you want to watch a Wade Wilson trial? You come over here. We'll do Wade Wilson. Jay is a bit. You know what I had last night, Chop Chop?
What?
You know I like the crystal lighty things where you pour it in the
Yeah.
water and stuff? Well, I found prickly pear lemonade.
Really?
Uh-huh. And it's actually pretty good. Prickly pear lemonade. I was pretty excited to get it. And I tried one last night. It's pretty good. Just J is the dribble after a P. What? Screw you, Inspire.
Wow.
Yeah. Screw you. Go watch Fleabag Show. Go watch Fleabag Show. I mean, but thanks for the two. Hey Megan, I call Top Bunk. I call Top Bunk.
I don't know how I'm supposed to move in there if you dribble, Jay.
Apparently I'm a dribbler. Well, you know what they say. It's like basketball. You know, all basketball players, all men dribble before they shoot.
Ew.
As Dr. Medchill says. As Dr. Medchill says. who also delivered birth. All right, of course, you have to remember that to, Mother Maria.
Dr. Medchill, who delivered everyone's baby but Laura's.
Virgin birth, the Mother Maria, of course, virgin birth. How ironic, the name was Maria. Jeez. Medchill. I'm going to take your meds. All right, let's get back to our case here. Whew, because Jay dribbles afterwards. Shut up, Roz. You weren't supposed to tell. You weren't supposed to tell. It was a one-time thing, Roz. And you're the one who screw you for videotaping it. Terrible. Terrible.
No one wants to watch that.
Well, Wade Wilson having a good legal conversation with counsel, and he's going to listen here. This is terrible. This is terrible. You know what you got to do? You got to call him out and make sure he's a liar. And
Either of those videos?
I wouldn't. I don't know if the audio is with it. No.
This is your video system, security system, right?
Right.
You don't know if it records sound?
No, I don't.
How long have you been in that location?
That video system was actually taken from a tenant's video system, wanted dead or alive, on my property.
I'm sorry, explain that again.
The tenant,
Yeah.
from the building that we were renting to, it was wanted dead or alive. It was in the 911 call.
All right. That was the towing company.
Right.
All right. Did Mr. Wilson live at your condominium?
No, he did not live there.
He visit there?
He has maybe been there once or twice before that.
And what, he stayed maybe a week or 2 weeks, or?
Not at my property, no.
Nothing further, Judge.
Can you read right?
Briefly, Judge.
Mr. Lukic, when you described Mr. Wilson talking crazy, was that because of what he was telling you or how he was telling it to you?
It's pretty crazy what he was telling me.
Thank you. No further questions.
Yeah, but we want out of this one.
We're going to ask that he be excused.
No objection.
All right, he's excused. You call your next witness.
Yes, Judge. State Call Officer Chris Anzalone.
Now, the cross was pretty spot on. I mean, we could all just say pretty much nailed it right there. I mean, that was amazing. I think Daryl Brooks did a better job. He could have ran into some soft sit shit there and done better, to be honest with you. So
Seriously.
says Jay before or after man? I'm before and after man.
But
Stop trying to hook up with me, I'm Spire. I'm married. I'm a married man, for God's sake. Stop it. Good morning, Bill Mayfield. This actually will probably be one of the best Wade Wilson streams we've had to date. It's been amazing. We're killing it over here. We're killing it. Hey, we got an officer coming up. This will be a good one. Wade, smile. Smile, Wade. I know he's got such a smug, smarmy face. But if he ever smiles, don't worry. He's missing his front teeth and looks like a total hodunk.
You solemnly swear or affirm that the
It's
testimony
it's
you give
hodunk
will
Wade.
be the truth and nothing but the truth.
Can you proceed?
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Would you please introduce yourself to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury by telling them your name?
Officer Christopher Anzalone,
Sir, where do you work?
Cape Coral Police Department,
And how long do you work there?
6 years.
And in what capacity, sir?
I'm currently a school resource officer.
Now, were you a school resource officer back on the 7th of October of 2019?
I was not. I was on road patrol in Zone 1.
And what does that mean?
That's just a little precinct that I had worked in at the time, which
And
is
what?
where the incident occurred.
Okay. And which incident are you referring to, sir?
I'm Mateo Graphic at 2309 Hancock.
And did you have an occasion to go to Mateo Graphics there at 2309 Hancock Bridge Parkway?
Yes, I did.
What was the reason for you to go to that location?
I was the primary officer, and I responded after Josh had called 911.
Well, just to give you just a little bit of a preview here, because I'm a good guy. He doesn't smile very often because of this, right? See, mouth closed. Look at me, I'm a good-looking dude. Mouth opened. Oh no, I'm Hodunk Wade Wilson. Because in his prior stint in the clink, he got his ass kicked and got his teeth knocked out. All right, now he's been out of prison for 5 days or whatever, and now he did this. Good guy, but no, he's a total hodunk, is what he is. A total hodunk, and he's from the South because he's in Florida, so that makes sense. That makes sense according to lips. But yeah, that's Wade Wilson there if he ever opens his mouth. And the ladies, he doesn't like to open his mouth because the ladies are sending him the dough so he can put on the nice suits. All right, yeah, Wade Wilson, he's a good guy.
Gross.
I'm friends with him.
You would be.
I don't know this dude.
No.
He's a shit.
I wanted to make contact with Josh.
And did you ultimately make contact with Mr. Luckich on that date and time?
Yes, I did.
And what happened when you made contact with him?
I spoke to Josh. He told me that
Objection, hearsay.
Sustained.
After you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Luckich, what did you do in response to the information that you received from Mr. Luckich?
I went to the blue building that was on the property to search for Wade Wilson.
Could be.
And what can you describe for ladies and gentlemen jury how you went about doing that?
So it was basically set up. It was a tow yard. So we had a bunch of cars in the parking lot. There was a blue building full of cars inside as well. Myself and a canine officer, Officer Reese, had gone into the building and searched the entire area and searched the inside of all the vehicles at the tow yard.
And did you ultimately direct your attention to the inside of the buildings as well?
That's correct.
And When you say you went into the buildings, was anyone directing you to where all the various locations would be, or any type of hidden locations, anything along those lines?
We searched the building in its entirety.
Did you also search the exterior of the buildings?
That's correct. We searched the perimeter.
And during the course of your search, did you locate anyone?
We did not.
So you didn't locate an individual by the name of Wade Wilson?
No, sir.
Inspire, you can send stuff over to justjhip@gmail.com. Although I'm finishing up trial, I'm not showing more today. I want to finish up what I have left here today. I got to get through this today so I can move on the next stream. Yeah, I will look at those Veller. We have a whole stream tomorrow, Veller, where I will pull up whatever you send. So we'll do that for a video of Megan. We will do that tomorrow, Veller. We will, my friend. I got like 20-30 more minutes to get through of this video so I can move on to the next one. But yeah, go to justjhip@gmail.com. Or you can check me out over on Facebook or over on X, of course. If anyone can drop any of those links in there, I appreciate it. But yeah, I want to get through this. I want to get through this Officer Veller. And I got limited time before a haircut lady comes over. Sheila's coming over today. So I have limited time, but I do want to power through this. Thank you, Veller. Thank you for the 2. Thank you, my friend. But I will get to him tomorrow. I want to power through this today here.
What did you do after you went ahead and searched the buildings on that property?
At that point, we had called for a detective. The vehicle that Wade Wilson had arrived in appeared to have blood on it, and there was front end damage. When we ran the license plate, it came back to Christine Melton.
Love you too, Jen.
Not belonged to Josh. We tried to get a hold of Christine Melton, but it was unsuccessful.
After you tried to make contact with Miss Christine Melton, what did you do next?
We sent officers down to Christine's house to try to locate her.
And was that you who was doing that?
I was not. I stayed at the 2309 Hancock address.
So when you looked at this particular vehicle, you indicated that you noticed something inside?
Correct. There was blood on the passenger door.
So what did you do in response to when you saw blood on the interior of that vehicle?
We ended up Officer Amato broke the driver's side window of the vehicle. And due to the circumstances of us not being able to get in contact with the registered owner, we broke the window and popped the trunk, and we checked the trunk to make sure there was nobody inside.
Why would you break the window?
Because Wade Wilson had made phone calls from Christine Melton's cell phone, which we knew at the time, and we weren't able to locate her.
Judge, let the record reflect on certain facts. 5, 5A, 5B, 5C, 5E, and then 5F.
You're doing good, Wade. You're doing good.
Counselor, can you recite those numbers again for me?
5, 5A, 5B, 5C, 5E, 5F. Permission questions?
You may.
Officer Animal, I'm sure you previously marked this in the 5, 5A, 5B, 5C, 5E, and then 5F. I asked you to take a look at those items and see if you recognize those.
That's a lot of 5s.
That's one of
It
the
is.
that had its window punched out because you saw blood on the inside?
That's correct.
And do those photographs fairly and accurately depict the vehicle back on the 7th of October of 2019?
Yes, sir.
That you recall? Judge, at this time, the state will move stations number 5, 5A, 5B, 5C, 5E, and 5F into evidence.
Any objections?
None, Judge.
All right, be admitted.
Permission to publish, Judge?
You may.
Now, Officer Animal, I'm showing you what's been previously published or admitted as station number 5. Is that the black Nissan Versa that you had to push the
We have
window out?
5 what?
Yes, I agree.
It's just station number 5.
Is it A, B?
It's 5.
Now, I can't confirm this. I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know. I have a feeling now when they punch out the window, right? One of the officers gets cut on the actual glass of the window, and he has to actually get medical treatment. All right, because he gets cut. It's pretty clear. It was careless. I will say that. I'm going to guess, and I don't know this for sure, that the defense might claim that maybe his blood contaminated the other DNA. I don't know, but it was careless of what they did and how they tried to break open this window. Because no, the officer gets cut and he has to go get freaking stitches because he cut himself on the window he was breaking open. All right, instead of waiting for a proper window punch, they just went all, well, we're going to do our thing. When the lady officer says, I have one in my car, and they're like, oh, no, we'll just pound it with this flashlight or whatever. And then he ends up bleeding all over the place. So I don't know. Hey, Tammy J's here. Hi, Tammy J. TJ.
Hey, Tammy J.
TJ in the house. I'm going to do something very, very sick right now. Very sick. Very sick.
Oh, no.
Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pens of flight. Pens of flight. One shot mind. One shot mind. Locked in right. Let's go. Tammy J. The note-taking hero, catching every word like a 0 to 0. Highlighters flash, backs in a row. If you wanna remember, she's the pro you call. Tammy J, the note-taking hero, turning every stream to a power show. From doodles to deadlines, watch it go. Tammy J, Tammy J, note-taking hero.
I hope that's okay. I won't mention too much, but in the chat last night, someone said they saw your intro music over here that we did, and they said it's sick and disgusting. The intro. So I'm sorry, Tammy. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay, TJ. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. But yeah, that's a gig over here. We're like, that's disgusting, says Tammy J. Oh no. It's disgusting what we did. This is terrible. This is terrible. Yep, yeah. They did say that in chat, and I listen. You are beloved over there, and I am, I enjoy that. I like that you're beloved over there. You are funny. We enjoy you here. That's why we made you, a little hero intro music song as well. Well, not as well. They haven't done it yet, but they probably will. It's coming. Sit tight. Sit tight. Sorry, I love my intro. Well, that's the thing, man. We just have fun over here. We have fun and we do the cute, fun stuff. And yeah, we like you, Tammy J. We like you. And by the way, as I've always said, I'm so sorry. I said harsh words about you before, but I think I'm forgiven. And I think we're on the same page as far as you like laughing and having fun, and I like laughing and having fun. So I think we're cool on that page. And that's our gig. That's our gig, having fun and doing other stuff, Oh, wait, we could go into Jeremy Hill stuff again. No, we're doing this thing. This is our gig today. We don't do this every single freaking day. We don't do Jeremy Hills. All right?
How about WebMD? Can we do WebMD?
Yeah, damn, I just logged on and I missed the Tammy J intro. Play it again, Jay. I can do that. I got time. Yeah, that's our gig.
Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pens of flight. Pens of flight. One shot mind. One shot mind. Locked in right. Let's go. Tammy J. The note-taking hero, catching every word like a 0 to 0. Highlighters flash, backs in a row. If you wanna remember, she's the pro you call. Tammy J, the note-taking hero, turning every stream to a power show. From doodles to deadlines, watch it go. Tammy J, Tammy J, note-taking hero.
Word. Is that a thing anymore? Chop chop. They still say word.
Not very much ever, really, anymore. No.
Word up.
It's what up.
I'm so white, but I wasn't in prison. See, Tammy said word up. Tammy said word up. She knows, she feels me. She's feeling it. I'm gonna say this right now, TJ. I'm just gonna say this. I'm being very nice here. You gotta get me in. You gotta get me in.
Oh, man.
I gotta get in on the show. I want to be a co-host.
Your delusions, Jay. They need to stop.
I want to be a free co-host. I like the show. I want to do the thing. I want to hang out with Squirt Dump, and I want to know. I want to do the thing. I want to hang out with Marsha. We're gonna eat some Cheetos together, and I want to do the thing. Damn it! That's all I want. Not even. I don't have to be a recurring visitor. Just a one-time hangout with my buds. They're my buds. I like them. I mean, come on. Tammy's like, nope. Damn it.
Gotta get back on your meds, Jay.
We gotta finish this. We got 20 minutes left here. Here we go.
And then we have 5A, 5B, 5C, 5E,
Okay,
5F.
so you're moving to had exhibit 5 also admitted.
Yes, Judge.
Any objection?
Is this 5?
Yes.
Apparently. Any objection?
They're all 5s.
I'll show you Stacey exhibit number 5.
There was 38 5s. Damn it.
On the 7th of October 2019 that you had punched the window out of.
Yes, sir.
5A. That's the back of the vehicle.
That's correct.
And you indicated that you also searched the trunk of that vehicle. Is that correct?
Correct.
I
There wasn't
know.
anything in that trunk?
There was some beach equipment. I believe there's a beach chair in there.
There was no body, correct?
Body.
5B. Does that reflect the window that had been broken out on the driver's side?
Yeah, it's weird up. Weird up, damn it, Jay. It's weird up, dude. Weird up. TJ, you have to go back to the beginning of the stream. You have to see Prison Just Your Hip. You have to go back to the beginning and see Prison Just Your Hip later on when you have time. Prison Just Your Hip's pretty good. Thank you, Puzzler. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And also, I cannot say this enough. Thank you yesterday for the 13.4 giveaways that we reached yesterday. 13.4 giveaways, 134 super chats, gifted memberships, super stickers, all of that. Thank you, my fine friends, for 134. That's more than Jeremy. I'll get a chop.
It's pretty good for a criminal.
God, it's pretty good, and especially for my very tiny channel over here. And I wasn't even getting supported by a much larger channel, you know.
That's true.
Yep, yeah, I was doing it. I've been here the entire time, dummy. Oh, I didn't know that, Tammy J. I didn't know you've been here the entire time. I hope you saw Prison Megan too. Prison Megan and Prison J Hip. We're going away. We're going away for different reasons. We're gonna be bunkmates, of course. That's our deal. That's our gig. You know, we like prison. We're always there. Lip sued me and I went to prison almost.
You know that she's starting to fit in when she's calling you dummy. That's hilarious.
Okay, no, we got to get through this. What we got? We got 25 more minutes left or something like that. Here we go.
Yes.
And 5C, is that the interior of the aftermath of punching out that particular vehicle with the window shards on the inside on the driver's seat.
Aftermath.
Then as we're looking here at 5E,
No, Tammy, that was perfect.
specifically right in this area here, which is a third away from the top on the passenger side door, and then on the right side of the photograph. Are those the blood stains that you had observed?
Yes.
And then 5F, near the belt buckle itself, little mark that's located directly to the left and down on the black portion of plastic, which supports the frame. Is that the blood stains that you were referring to?
That is correct.
That's just weird.
When you saw those stains, those gave you cause for concern.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And you could observe those
it
stains.
came
from the
with those
exterior of the
blood stains.
And that was the reason for why you went ahead and broke out the window. Yes.
It was a rental.
You indicated that you had gone ahead and conducted a record search for the registered owner of this vehicle,
That's correct.
and you determined it to be Ms. Melton.
Yes.
What did you do with that information after you obtained it?
We passed it on to the South District Sergeant and spoke to our major crimes and gave them the information.
Do you know what they did with it?
They sent officers to her address and they held it as a potential crime scene. So they were able to make entry.
I'm sorry, wasn't
So
that?
they were able to make entry into the home.
Were you part of that entry team?
I was not.
After you had gone ahead and broken out this window and learned that there was no one on the inside of this vehicle, what was your next duty at that point in time?
So at that point, we held the car as a crime scene and we waited for a tow truck to arrive to transport the vehicle back to the A4 Police Department for processing.
And was that the extent of your involvement in this case?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I have no further questions for this Judge.
Is this when they're telling him you're fucked, Wade?
Basically. Hey guys, don't ask Tammy J to ask other people to do other stuff. You know, quite frankly, she's here to have fun. She's not
Yeah,
on a
don't
mission.
do that, please.
We're goofing around. We're having a fun time over here, but no, we're not on like a mission to.
Yeah, like, don't make it weird.
Yeah, we're not like on a mission to have her on a journey to do stuff. We're just having fun, and we think she's cool and funny. That's her gig. But no, we're not
Let her
actually.
hang out.
And we're not actually on a mission to have her like do anything on our behalf or anything like that. We goof around, we have fun. It's a Wade Wilson trial. All right. Yeah, thank you, Tammy. I'm here for the trial. Thank you, my friend. And no, so no, it's not a thing. I know, Valerie, you're joking, but I'm just saying, we're just
don't make it weird. Don't make her uncomfortable.
Don't make things weird. We're just having fun, and that's our gig, So that's it. And by the way, me and Tammy are hanging out again next Sunday, I believe. Tim, we're going grocery shopping again next Sunday, right? Because you're going to show me the ingredients for the pizza witches, right? I just want to make sure, because you were going to help me get the ingredients and give me the recipe so I can make pizza witches. I'm very cool, because I like the pizza witches. I'd never had them before, but I hear they're delicious and I want them. And now I want them. Yep, says Tammy J. See? Yep. Back to the grocery store. Here we go. Yep, Robin. Yep, Robin. Yeah, Cynthia.
What time did you get called or dispatched?
I was dispatched at 1:37 in the afternoon.
What time did you arrive?
I do not recall.
It was an hour later?
No, it would have been shortly after I received the
Were
call.
there other officers there before you?
There was a sergeant and another road officer that was there.
When was did you maintain contact of the car, the vehicle?
Yes.
When did that get towed?
I don't know the exact time off the top of my head. It was later on in the afternoon.
Was it a couple hours later?
That's correct.
All right. From your observations, were you able to tell when that alleged blood was placed there, got there?
I couldn't tell you how long it was there for.
Babes, could you pop those in if you're still here, or Chop Chop?
Yeah, I can put your email back in.
Thank you, my friend.
No problem. I got you.
Nothing further, Judge.
All right.
Nothing further from the state judge.
All right,
We
you may
ask you
step
to
down.
excuse-
Any objection? Be excused.
Judge, can we approach?
Yes.
Man, the redirect there was massive. I mean,
Oops.
yeah. Could you tell us when
That's supposed to be gmail.com. My bad. Damn autocorrect. I got it. I'll fix it.
gmail.cool? No, that isn't. I'm at gmail.cool, my friends. I'm also on Facebook. I think I have a Facebook thing. Yeah, I'm also at justchamp@gmail.cool.
I deleted the other one.
Bear in mind, if you message me, please bear in mind, I do get around 150 to 200 messages on Messenger, Facebook, over on Twitter, over on my actual email every day. All right, so I try and respond to a few when I can. I'm sorry. I try and get to what I can, but I do love you all. Send me stuff.
It's good, Faves. It's a group effort over here.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. But no, I just want you to know that if I don't get back to you, it's not because I'm a jerk or anything. It's just I
Yeah,
get,
it is. Yeah, it is.
well, I'm a jerk, but I do get a lot of stuff. So I try the best I can, my friends. I really, really do. All right, and it's called spreading the wealth. I try and look around to different creators, different people, and I try to spread the wealth a little bit. Okay, and I share what I can. So thank you, my friends. Thank you. Oops, clicked the wrong button there. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a next lady come up here. All right.
I'm in the major crimes unit.
And how long have you been a detective for the major crimes unit?
16, 17 years?
Were you working as a major crimes detective back on the 7th of October of 2019?
Yes, I was.
Did you become involved in the investigation of Miss Christine Melton?
Yes, I did.
And how'd you come about being a detective in that particular case?
I was the on-call detective for that day. I received a telephone call from Sergeant Gleason, who was on the scene at Mateo Graphics, and he notified me of what was going on up there regarding a subject. According to the complaining party, a subject showed up in a black Nissan Versa. He said that that person was known to him.
It's the same.
And after he provided information to you, what did you do with that information?
He provided information to me. Then I provided information to other detectives within the unit to facilitate the investigation. I asked another detective at the time, Detective Nick Malone, to run the person's name, who happened to be Christine Melton, into what's called NCIC FCIC, to see if we could gain some emergency contact information for her.
And ultimately, were you able to obtain that emergency contact information from Ms. Melton?
Yes, we did.
And when you received that information for the emergency contact, what did you do with that information?
Detective Malone contacted the emergency contact, who put us in touch with another person who was the name of Stephanie Johnson, who was out with Christine Melton the night before, into the early morning hours leading into the state that we are.
So in essence, you essentially went ahead and facilitated the coordination of that information to provide around to road patrol officers as well as other detectives. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And did you also facilitate the determination of who that black Nissan Versa belonged to?
Yes, patrol had run the tag on scene, and the tag returned to Christine Melton at 4838 Tudor Drive in Cape Coral.
I have no further questions for this witness.
Any questions?
Riveting.
Did you interview a Jason Shepard?
Yes, sir, I did.
And did he provide you with a cell phone belonging to Mr. Wilson?
Yes, he provided a cell phone that belonged to Mr. Wilson.
Did you ever place that into evidence?
I'm sure the phone was placed into evidence. Yes, sir.
That's not what I asked you. I said, did you place it into evidence?
I don't recall, sir.
What did you do with it?
I don't recall if I collected said phone or if another detective on scene collected the phone. It may have been collected by forensics.
Did you go through the phone?
It was forensically examined, I believe, sir. Yes.
But did you go through it first?
No, sir.
No, you didn't go in and scroll through anything?
No, sir.
Oh, Wade knows. His lawyers got her by the balls now. He's all fucking smiling. Like,
Yeah.
like,
What an
oh, we
idiot.
got her now. This is the shit. Here we go. You don't remember something. Yep. Done.
Case
Done.
closed.
Pretty much. I'll see you when I see you. I'm gonna head off with my ladies. Damn right.
Oh, man.
I got my harem that I'm hooking up with. Oh yeah, I'm out.
Me and my catfishes.
I'm out on up this. Yeah. I'm gonna go hook up with Just J Hip's crew. Damn right.
Nope.
Just Jay and Megan Fox's crew.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's our gig.
Nope.
He's like all excited, like, oh, we got it. That was a sticking point.
Nothing further, Judge. All right.
Oh, nothing further.
You
That was it.
Any objection?
Wow, what a gotcha moment.
Gotcha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short break.
Winning.
About 10 minutes, we'll see you back to the jury room. Just leave your notepads there.
Winning.
And, just remember my instructions.
That was a tiger moment right there.
It was the precipice of the trial.
Wait, it's going well. Is the cop behind Wade LL Cool J? He might be, or it could be Skrilla. All right, Skrilla does do a lot of work for Just J Hip. He's one of my fans. Is my Skrilla.
Jay thinks everyone is Skrilla.
I have a whole video of Skrilla. And me and my Skrilla, we do it like we do. We do it like we do. I could share that Skrilla. You want me to share Skrilla video again?
If you want.
I mean, I can do it. Well, hang on. I gotta see if I can find it. Where's Skrilla at? Where's Skrilla at? Let me see. That was a good one before we end our show here today because there's nothing else going on. Let me see. Where's Skrilla?
Hey, Chucky.
Hi, Chucky. Mm-hmm. Oh, what the hell did you do?
Fabe said, I thought we didn't have time for the extra.
Well, no, we really didn't. But, we're talking about Skrilla here. I mean, Jesus, I mean, it's no, stop. I'm trying to open it so we can play our Skrilla. We got to play our Skrilla up in this mug.
Yeah, Fabe sent a 6-second clip of Megan on the Lamb.
What did you say? I don't know what you said. I'm doing Skrilla right now. I have a whole stream tomorrow, Faves.
You already know what time it is. Scheming and scamming ain't easy. Scheming and scamming, it ain't easy. Grifting from dawn to the night gets breezy. Iowa corn to the Florida heat. But the game will flip you quicker than you flip a switch. Pop scheming and scamming ain't easy. Pocket full of dreams, wallet full of sleazy. One day you the king, next day you the mark. That's the life when you living in the dark. She was gollum ugly with that hungry little grin. Husband built like a troll, short, wide, and thick skin. They packed up the rust bucket van in the dead of night. Left the Midwest fields for them southern street lights. Northport to Otter Creek, running every scheme. Flipping cars in the dark, houses off the books clean. Go fund me tears and them Facebook side posts. Begging for mercy while they stacking up ghosts. Bucking on corners with a beat up guitar, singing heartbreak songs to the tourists and cars. Flea market table full of questionably acquired goods. Smiles for the customers, eyes on the hoods. They move like shadows, never left a trace. Till they link with a bigger player in the same rap race. Called himself Fleabag, king of the long kind. Promised to level them up, so we all getting on. Donations started rolling a cool 100 grand. Fleabag handled the pages, they just lent a hand. But when the money hit, that fool disappeared. Ghosted the grifters who thought they engineered the heist of the year. Now the gollum gal in the troll sitting broke. Laughing through the pain cause the joke's on the joke. They learned the hard lesson in the Florida sun. The biggest scam out here is thinking you won.
Scheming and scamming, and ain't easy.
Drifting from dawn to the night gets breezing. Iowa corn to the Florida heat. But the game will flip you quicker than you flip a swing.
Scheming and scamming ain't easy.
Hey,
Ain't easy.
yeah.
Ain't easy.
Next time you see him at the flea market stall, just remember, even the hustles fall. Scheming and scamming, hey,
Ain't easy.
That's how we do it up in this mug over here. That's how we do it. We got Skrilla and Dr. Dre up in our house, right?
Yeah, today it's Dr. Dre, okay?
I don't know who was it yesterday.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg. I meant Snoop Dogg.
Or 50 Cent. You keep changing it.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. It was. Hey, by the way, I do have a thing. Hang on, I just got it from Fabies. Sorry, Faves. I try to get to as much as I can. Got my Skrilla up in the hood. Look, Megan Fox is on the lam. She's on the lam. I tell you. I say. Megan's on the lamb. It's terrible. Megan's on the lamb. You know what the thing is? It's kind of like we do a comedy show over here. I understand so many people wanted me to do a drama show over here, but no, see, we do a comedy show, all right? And we might occasionally make fun of maybe the Fleabags or Ray. Now, Ray did say that I was stalking him and paying Clark Stark money, all right, to take pictures of him, which is not true. I have every right to have a little bit of a fun and poke some jabs. All right, with cartoon photos, all right, making up a story of fun because that's what he said. All right. Now, Fleabag went on her show last night, and everyone's like, "Just jam freaking sick. It's disgusting." I didn't do shit to this guy. This guy started it and said I was stalking him and paying people to stalk him. I didn't do a damn thing to him. So if I have a little fun, I'm sorry. It's just I didn't do anything. I've never done anything to Ray. He did it to me. He accused me of shit. So I said, well, I guess I even sent him an email and said, I'm not doing anything to you. And he still won't stop. So what am I supposed to do? I'm going to have fun and I'm going to share fun cartoon videos or cartoon memes that are clearly not true just because. I mean, Jesus, it's a comedy show. I mean, but they were on their show last night. The Fleabags are like, he's disgusting. This is sick as shit. This is the most disgusting thing ever. And I'm like, what? It's a cartoon meme. He accused me of real world crimes. I shared a cartoon meme. Jesus, people, relax. I mean, Ketchup, you're on my side on this one, right? I get he's an
Yes.
old dude, but I've
Yes.
done nothing to him. And then he made up these wild stories. So I said, well, if you're going to make up the wild stories, all right, I guess we'll do the story. That's it. It's called the fun show. That's what we
Well,
do.
we're scum of the earth. They should lower their expectations.
Oh, look at you, Stacy. Now you're in the shit too. You can't be doing that. You made a banana comment towards Shay. Yeah, not about anyone else. Sorry for you. You can't see, Stacy. You were over on this garbage channel over here where we're attacking an old man for no reason. I didn't attack anybody. He attacked me. I didn't do shit. He started it. He accused me of stuff I didn't do. And so I share some cartoon pictures and all of a sudden I'm a monster. I'm a monster. Guys. I mean, I raised money yesterday, 134 super chats and gifts. All right, all to get that nation. All right, a proper pap smear and some prep H. All right, see,
No, Jack's mom, they don't. Or he doesn't. Ray doesn't.
no, they don't get it. I mean, Clark himself is a real person.
Yes.
He's never been to Ray's home. All right, so I've made this accusation, and it's like, well, if you're gonna make the accusation, I'll make it a thing. That's our gig over here. I don't want to pick on an old man, but he won't let it go. He just, what do you want from me? I mean, I do the gig, I play the game. Hey, Suzanne says, did I miss anything? We'll replay. Have a great rest of your day. You didn't miss anything, Suzanne.
You might want to go back to the beginning, Suzanne.
Might want to catch the replay. Just jam. We had a wonderful show today. I enjoyed all of you fine folks. Thank you for being here, Stacy Knapp. Just by being involved in the chat, you're a terrible person because just J-Hip's basically the devil. Yeah, basically. So, yes, you're a terrible person. You're going to hell. I'm going to hell because the creator's going to judge us and they're going to judge that just J-Hip, terrible person, when I've done nothing wrong but, have a little fun at people attacking me and saying I did stuff I didn't do. That's it. I mean, me. I mean, what do you want from me? Thank you for another great stream, Jay and Ketchup. You're welcome, Jen, my friend. Thank you. And thank you, Suzanne. And who would have thunk 1.5 giveaways on the Wade Wilson stream? I appreciate that, my friends, especially coming off of yesterday's epic 134 Super Chat gifted membership and Super Stick a Day. I can't thank you so much for supporting the channel and allowing us to do what we want to do, and that's just have fun, not do drama. But if you force us upon it, well, one channel will profit off of it, of course, because that's what we do. Rosalind Duke says it was just okay.
Aw, thanks, Ross.
Well, don't forget, Rosalind Duke's probably going to have a just okay show today at 12:30 with Star. Of course, go check out Rosalind Duke. Throw her a few dollars and tell her just J-Hip said hi. And just give her all your money. I don't care if you end up homeless. Go throw Rosalind Duke a few bucks because if you don't, Rosalind Duke is not going to be able to hang out with just J-Hip and Dollywood. Do you not want to see Just J-Hip and Rosalind Duke together in Dollywood? What are you, insane? Are you insane? Are you sick people? That's not what you want to see. You don't want to see Rosalind Duke hugging and holding and cuddling just J Hip. Is that the thing? You sick people? Go give Rosalind Duke some Dollywood money at 12:30, because if you don't, she won't be there with just J Hip.
Hey,
And
Cynthia.
hey, Cynthia. Bye, Cynthia.
I put in hashtag backshits, but nobody gets the joke because we're the only ones that watch that horrible shit.
Hashtag backshits. Hashtag backshits. Yeah, we got to do the backshits for the giveaway. For the giveaway.
Oh, man.
So, no, go make sure Rosalind Duke can hang out with just J Hip and Dollywood. I won't be on the show. Just J Hip has to go to bed. But of course, and get my hair cut. But of course, I do have to tell you, well, go watch Rosalind Duke and give her all your money so we can hang out in Dollywood together. And she even said, me and her and the Duke, we're all sharing the same room. The Duke always likes to do reach arounds. It's weird. That's what I don't like in bed. He's always doing that. I always have to wear protection down there with the
See,
Duke.
this is when I need the mute button.
I always have to. I wear a cup. I wear a cup to bed. Just to protect myself. He's very handsy. This guy.
No one's trying to touch that, Jay.
He's very handsy. Very handsy is the Duke. And now Rosalind Duke's not my friend. Jay, do you have to address do you have an address to prison so we can send snacks to you? Yes, you can. 4802 Krug Avenue. That's KRUG. Krug Avenue, Omaha, Nebraska, 68106. I am under house arrest right now. House arrest. 4802 Krug Avenue, KRUG, Krug Avenue, Omaha, Nebraska, 68106. I am not afraid of the morons and idiots. They can come attack me all they want, or you can send me all of your presents like Juliet Morgan. All right, Juliet. All right, leg woman lady who sent me a wonderful, wonderful handmade pearhead. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I love you all. Thank you, Suzanne. Jay wants a lemon pancake. No, I want a pear pound cake.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Have a great day. Thank you, my friends. And as we always say when we end the show, thank you for all the super chats, for all the gift memberships, for just being our friend, watching, saying hi to us. And we appreciate all of you fine people in chat. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share if you would. Leave a comment. Of course, we love you all. Have a wonderful day. And as we always say over here, Chup Chup,
shut your ass.
And I always say, stay weird, my I always say, all the best. And shut your ass.
Bye.
Goonie goo goo and a toot toot.
Bye.